Ding. Okay, let's call that 3, 2, 1. I'm doing teaser looping now. All right, 5. Okay, mga ate mga kuya, welcome po sa
My
ating
God.
inaugural
Oh,
episode ng Tech by Tech. Hello po. This is Sir Nico to my left, I to your right. Oo. But
hopefully
it
tama
is
yung direction.
to my left. On the video it
Oh my God.
is right side ka. And then ako
Nasa
left
right side.
side. Oo.
And
In
yung alignment kasi sa akin top and bottom.
Oh, I see. I see.
Kasi you're on the top, I'm the bottom.
I
Like,
see.
yun yung nakakita.
Kuya Nico, please introduce yourself muna.
Of course. Yes. What's up, everybody? It's Nick Droid. I'm a DJ, music producer, content creator, and apparently now a founder of the really small talent collective and media network, Exosha Project, which is
Yes, Exosa Project.
I'll let Kuya Alex continue through his introduction right now. And it's great to see you guys again. Ang
Oh,
tagal na ako hindi, man, of course, it is a different show now, but it's still like, feel like, good old times. And I'm
yes.
looking forward to like, chat with you guys on the latest and greatest uh, tech and even some insights and some rants. Hindi mawawala yan. So yeah,
Nako
back to
po.
you, Kuya Alex.
We gotta cut the rant short para hindi yung parang umaabot ng oras-oras.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah,
true.
mga ate mga kuya, welcome sa aming new podcast. Tawag namin Tech by Tech. It's gonna be us mostly. Ako, Alex Rivera from Tech Inspected. Si Kuya Nico from various projects actually. But Exosha Project, he's a DJ. He is also covering technology. And mahilig kami both. We've been covering this stuff for a while, no? And
Long while.
nanggaling tayo sa another sort of podcast na parang big time show. That was a long time ago.
Yeah,
Um
ang tagal na nun.
we kind of had parang medyo ahead of its time ish, but yun na nga, a bit unusual podcast. Pero we discussed tech and we went live, no, which we might do at some point, no.
At some point, yeah.
Oo.
Remember, we're recording this as a pilot episode first, so we're figuring
Yes.
out if we're gonna do recorded or we're just gonna go with
Para
live.
hindi
So
naman
yeah.
masyadong ma-stress sa simula. Nag-record muna
Oo.
kami, no?
Of
So yeah.
course,
No, go ahead.
yeah. Of course, and if you really want to support Tech by Tech, all you have to do is to like the Facebook page Tech by Tech.
Yes.
Of course, subscribe to the YouTube channels, my YouTube channel and Nick Droid, and even Tech Expected,
Uh,
Exosia Project as well, where we also gonna upload as well.
we're
And
also
yeah,
uploading
and then
this sa YouTube channel and also clips of it kasi we're gonna have a few discussions about recent
mm,
events. Yeah, recent events sa
yeah,
tech.
we're gonna make it really convenient for you guys. And also, yes, it will be some of the clips will be also on Exosia Project TikTok.
Yon. Oh,
Uh,
TikTok. Oh,
yes.
nice. That's hip. That's hip and
Yes,
happening.
really heavy.
Dude,
Yeah. Para masama sa looban ko kasi yes, I'm supposed to be on the generation na I'm enjoying tech talks and all, but sorry, hindi. I'm not that kind of person.
I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid. Medyo
Yeah, I
boomer,
try to avoid
medyo
as well.
boomer talk yung effect na yun, ano.
Oh, okay.
Sa totoo lang, medyo later millennial or earlier millennials ang tawag sa atin, which is medyo younger millennials ang nang interested mostly sa TikTok, no. Which
Yeah.
is it's a long discussion pa yan to discuss that. But that's why hindi kami masyado nag-TikTok. But I am
Mm,
interested in it as a content creator. No, it's a
mm.
new platform, no? 'Di ba?
Yeah. Basta at the end of the day, just follow us. Wink wink.
Yes, yes. Nag-ano na ako. Did you know I bought a for Dummies book, TikTok for Dummies. It's old, a few years late na TikTok for Dummies, but I think I bought it 3 days ago just to read up.
One course.
I know it's not like importante to buy a book for it, pero sabi ko, why not? Di ba? Just Parang,
Coincidentally,
ah.
I bought as well an ebook for that
Oh,
one.
yes,
Yeah,
there we
kasi
go.
Exposure Project is like, of course, helping business partners, and
Oh,
of course, we have to learn the demographic, especially the new platforms like TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Kaya parang we are obliged.
uh,
Even masakit sa looban ko as a person, for my personal channel, but well, okay. It turns out naman it's not so bad after all. You just have to be in the right algorithm. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
most of the social media are anyway.
Ako personally kasi parang I have many like medyo madalas akong nag-YouTube content. So minsan nagko-concentrate lang ako doon and then parang all my thinking is panggawa lang ng YouTube content. So parang hindi ko na naipasok yung mag-scroll nga ako ng something else like TikTok ano. But
uh,
I'll give it a try and it's an adjustment kasi you gotta shoot vertical. So
yeah,
sanay pa rin ako sa
true.
horizontal.
Ako
Anyway,
rin,
let's
ako rin.
let's 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 move on from that. Ano, we want to
Yeah.
talk about let's move on muna to a semi personality topic. No, we'll get to the no
Um,
na agad. No, um,
yeah.
this is an interesting topic and I wish mga guests natin if we pag dumating sila we can talk about them. Actually, hindi lang specific thing. It could be other devices. Yan. But
True,
ang
true.
tanong right now for us both is ano ang ating ang tawag dito daily driver. Ang daily driver, how do you explain that, Kuya Nico?
All right, daily driver is well, of course, what you use on a daily basis, the technology that you use on a daily basis. It could be
Mm.
on your headphones, it could
Mhm.
be on the PC or laptop that you're using, and most importantly, your smartphone. You're probably watching on a smartphone right now.
Oh,
That's
so
probably your daily driver.
inisip
Yeah,
ko nga parang sabi ko, daily driver, it could be keyboard, headphones,
dami kong daily driver.
true wireless stereo, mouse,
we
yan.
can we can do all night. Ang dami kong daily driver dito.
But right now we're gonna talk about yung daily driver phone. Yan.
Yes,
Medyo
correct.
because ang main coverage natin for a while is mga phones. Yun yung medyo naging popular in the past decade talagang phones, 'di ba? I mean, medyo boom.
Uh,
Does that make me sound like a boomer? In the past decade.
Almost, I would say. Like, I would say yes, but at the same time, I can relate that, oh
Oh.
yeah, I sounded like a boomer as well now. Kasi yun
Um
nasa isip ko rin eh.
Yes. So, actually, may controversial daily driver si Kuya Nico. Please tell us about it.
What a way to like introduce my daily driver. So yeah. So a lot of people assume that I use Android because there's a droid in my name or in my stage name. And it's actually what do you call it? It's a crime against God that I use
Oh
iPhone
my
now.
god. Oh my god. Close. So unsubscribe.
Hashtag.
Unsubscribe.
Ayun lang nga. So yeah, don't get me wrong. I still have a Android phone, which is the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 that I have right here.
Nice.
But since of course for me as a music a lot of as a multi-man in terms of like projects and even daily work, including the one you're watching right now,
Yeah.
um something that is like can a phone that can be help me organize my daily tasks easier and do everything like from shooting photos, watching, doing media consumption. This is why I switched to iPhone. And I'm
Yes.
actually by the time of this recording, iPhone 14 is already been released, so tama-tama na nag-iPhone 12 ako.
Wait, why?
I'm
Bakit?
suppo
Naging 2 years old na yung mo, yung model mo,
y-
kung ganun.
yeah, but this was the time na nagsa-sale ang iPhone 11.
Okay.
So I would rather get one version newer at least. I mean, I
Yeah.
cannot get the iPhone 13, that is way expensive
Plus it's 13,
for my use case.
unlucky 13, unlucky.
Yeah, unlucky 13. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you.
No, ako
And 12.
I fully respect the iPhones personally. Ako originally hindi ako nag-iPhone kasi namahalan ako sa kanya. In the early days you could get an Android phone for 5,000.
5,000 correct.
iPhones were 50, 'di ba? I know
Mm.
may mga flagship naman na Android that are 30,000 at the time, 'di ba mga ganun. Yung doon nagsimula
Oo,
yun eh.
true.
Um so dati prohibitively expensive and sobrang nagtitipid talaga noon. I mean, medyo nagsisimula pa lang ako noon. Na it's very hard to go into the Apple ecosystem. Pero inggit ako for a few reasons. App compatibility, ease of use, walang mga crashes, walang mga bugs, no? The cameras are let's say A tier, S tier, A tier na lang. Let's say A tier.
Yeah, A tier I would say.
Mm.
Their image processing is outstanding for the last 8 years.
Plus, mas madali yung accessory ecosystem mo. There's always support for accessories.
True.
Mas mahal ng konti yung accessories but there's always support for the Apple ecosystem accessories,
Mm.
including mga content creator type accessories like mga microphones sa lightning cable or sa dating whatever cable that was before.
Mm.
So it's easier dahil hindi ka kailangan enthusiast. It's easier na parang iMovie works really well. Parang ganon, di ba?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I use
uh,
iMovie on this one.
there was a time when Instagram was wala pa sa Android or terrible yung implementation sa Android.
Mm.
Mga apps like TikTok and whatnot actually mas ano pa rin mas better pa rin running on Apple or iOS eh. Parang ganon, di ba?
Oh,
Um,
well, yeah, no. Nung mga siguro 2 years ago ganun, pero
yeah.
ngayon ano na yun.
Yeah.
They are keeping
It's
Android
caught
is
up
keeping
na a
up
lot.
na eh.
Yeah, it's caught up a lot. But yun na nga, there's a lot of those. But yun na nga, naging after a while, sa sobrang sanay na ako sa Android and medyo marami na ako nabiling apps and then nasanay na ako sa workflow ko sa Android, hindi na ako umalis.
Oo,
But
yun.
iniisip ko pa minsan-minsan, maybe I should get iPad. Kasi, honest to goodness, I have Android tablets kasi. An iPad will beat an Android tablet talaga kasi the prices are so close and the Apple Pencil is I think superior yung mga apps for Apple and whatnot. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, true. Kasi actually my first iOS device is not actually an iPhone, it's an iPad as well.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Meron akong
There you go
iPad
because
mini before, binenta ko agad.
ako
Wanted money.
iPad mini rin yung una kong iPad.
There
And
you
then I
go.
even downgraded to iPad just for a larger screen kasi in performance wise walang masyadong difference that time. And then yeah, ako rin naman di ko rin mabitawan ng Android eh.
Yeah.
Kaya it's obligatory for me to still at least own a Android phone,
Ang
which
last
is
word, ang last word ko about iPhones, there's a lot of stigma pa rin sa iPhones that they're prohibitively expensive. They're not. Hindi po.
they're not already.
Kasi Apple at the same time nagbababa ng prices or nagme-maintain ng prices while Android for a while pataas ng pataas. They were catching up
Yeah.
to iPhone. And now in 2022, iPhone flagships yun nga lang sa ibang bansa ito no. iPhone flagship $700, 35,000 pesos. Ang mainline brand or mainstream brand na Android 50,000 pesos ang flagship.
Sa kanila, yeah.
Oh, kasi unless you go into yung mga medyo side brands na OnePlus, Oppo, ganyan,
Yeah.
35 yon
Nothing
at
phone.
flagship.
Yeah,
No?
35.
But Samsung, hindi ka makakakuha ng Samsung ng hindi 50,000. Right?
Mm.
So, kung tutuusin, mas mura ang Apple iPhone. It's so sad. No?
True.
Paano na-overtake na ng ano. But hindi na po ganun. You cannot use the excuse na mahal yung iPhone ngayon because sobrang nagbaba na yung prices and sa second-hand
Yeah.
market and yung iPhone SE, ang baba na ng mga prices for the entry-level
Mm.
iPhones.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I mean sure, not everybody is privileged to buy an iPhone, but the thing with iPhone kasi when you buy something like this,
Uh-huh.
you're getting what you pay for talaga. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, sobrang justified ng
Oh, my
iPhone
God. No,
kasi ang Android kasi medyo may variety ang platform eh. I mean, of course, if you go with Samsung environment kunyari, you're good.
mm.
But pag dumating ka na sa mga other mid-range and entry level, ay nako, ibang story na 'yon.
Inggit ako. Kasi even that iPhone shoots amazing video 4K. Shoots amazing photos. Maganda yung support for creative tools including yung mga accessories like microphones, ganyan. Plus, yung software, yung mga I think Filmic Pro ata yung app that is a lot of
Filmic
people
Pro.
use. So,
Filmic Pro, yeah.
yung mga compatibility for apps na ganun, plus you get the free iMovie. I guess you can still use it pero marami namang mga editor na ngayon. But Kung nagtitipid
Yeah.
ka, iMovie is still free, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is. iMovie, GarageBand, they're still free.
Yeah.
I
So,
I actually made music already with this. It's really
yon.
nice.
So, maraming tools for the iPhone. And yun na nga, if papapiliin mo ako ng, let's say, ano ang pinakamagandang camera for 35,000, except yun nga lang mas mahal sa Pilipinas kasi taga yung Apple local prices.
Mm.
I would buy a basic iPhone 13, 14, yung ano lang, yung non-pro
Yeah, yung
standard
ganito. This
Yeah.
this one. The
Yeah.
dual camera lang.
Best camera for that price. Best camera for
Yeah.
that price. No, hands down. Anyways.
Yeah, true. Yeah, okay. So in after like, getting the reveal na sacrilegious na Nick Droid may iPhone. How about you, Kuya Alex? What is your daily
Okay.
driver?
So, I was talking about ang mahal ng Androids ngayon. I have to
Okay.
admit, I'm using one of the more expensive versions of an Android today. And it is the Galaxy Z Fold 3.
The Sipo.
Yeah, so this is...
Oh.
Nung nag-stream ako sa Shopee, people were still, anong phone yan? Anong phone yan? Anong nangyari? Patingin nga nung phone na pinakita mo. This is, obviously, kung hindi kayo updated, guys, no, this is yung phone ni Samsung na mga 3 years old pa lang siya, 3 iterations, 4 iterations right now,
Yeah.
na nakahati sa dalawa and may screen din siya sa harap, no? So, may mga other brands na gumagawa nito, Xiaomi, Oppo, Vivo, may mga ganun ng folding.
Yeah.
But si Samsung, of course, is yung one of the earlier ones, and of course yung pinaka-international model na may Z Fold 3. Ang tawag sila Z Fold 3. Honestly, hindi ko gusto yung name. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. It's a lot of words.
That is long.
Z Fold 3 5G. No? Z Fold 3 5G.
Yeah.
Nung nagsistream ako sa Shopee, ang tawag ko sa kanya Zenfone 3. Guys, teka lang, ina-update Zenfone 3. Parang it's like a meme, sabi ko Zenfone 3 kasi I also own the Zenfone 3 Asus na. But anyway, nung nabili ko to, it cost 88,000 Philippine pesos. 88, no?
I wouldn't say.
So
Yeah.
essentially, this is almost 2 times the price of your iPhone siguro, no, Kuya Nico?
Yeah, twice. Kasi I bought this one for like 43,000.
Yeah.
And this is just the 64 gig model,
Yeah.
mind you.
Ito naman, essentially, this is the 256, the lowest variant kasi mas mahal yung 512 and 1 terabyte ata. Yeah, so it is a very, very new technology that has a flexible screen, essentially, that allows it to fold, no? Kasi normally screens are covered with a very like tempered glass, no? Na pag alam niyo naman pag bumili kayo ng tempered glass, pag ginanon mo nababasag
Yeah.
siya, di ba? So this is actually parang tawag nila ultra thin glass but I don't know if that's true, no? But anyway, it has a flexible screen sa loob and then it has another screen sa loob.
Yeah. What set you apart on buying C Flip instead of C Flip?
Okay, well, there's a few reasons, no? It
Okay.
might be a little long, but actually, so the Z Flip has limitations na hindi ko gusto. I wanted, one of the biggest things was gusto ko ng may S Pen. No?
All right. That
yeah.
makes sense.
The Z Flip does not have S Pen support. So as you can see, may S Pen siya. And some people say hindi sila gumagamit ng S Pen. Di ba bumibili sa ng Galaxy Note, for example. Hindi sila gumagamit ng S Pen. Ako, sabi ko, that's weird. I use the S Pen all the time. Minsan, nagsascroll lang ako. I mean, I'm not pro Shopee or Lazada. Nagsascroll ako both Shopee and Lazada. Usually, I just scroll with the pen kasi I don't like parang natatakpan ko yung items or whatnot, no?
That's the same thing. That's the reason why I got sold with Note 8, even though this is like, I don't know, ilang taon na tong device na to.
Yes. And also,
That's the S Pen.
also before, so there's a long story before na I actually have a dual screen LG phone. I bought a dual screen LG phone kasi matagal-tagal na ako naghahanap ng productivity smartphone, no? I always nahihirapan ako kasi hindi ako makapag-split screen, multitasking, whatever. Kung ano yung mga kailangan kong gawin. Kasi as somebody na nagko-cover ng tech events, ganyan, gusto ko, may specs ako, may copy ako dito ng press release, yung launch event, no? And then dito, WordPress or kung ano man yung way kong mag-write ng article or something, no? Um,
Yeah.
ayoko kasi magdala ng malaking laptop na sa mga event or whatnot kasi nabibigatan ako, nahihirapan ako eh. I mean, hindi naman sa ganun kabigat, but I don't want to have bulk sa ano ko. I want my phone, gusto ko sana yung phone na yung ginagawa. So, gusto ko meron akong hati-hating screen and honestly, gusto ko may keyboard pa eh. Para,
Mm.
isa yun, I bought yung LG dual screen para lang I have two screens to work with. So, essentially, this is similar. Pangalawa, I use a tablet pan with an S Pen kasi yung LG wala namang pen, no? Nagdadala pa ako ng may 8-inch tablet ako na Samsung with S Pen to
Mm.
edit some photos and actually I edit yung thumbnails ko using pen. Hindi na ako nag-edit
Mm.
ng thumbnails using Photoshop, yung ganun.
Mm.
And I actually have a video dun sa extras channel ko how I edit yung thumbnails ko for my YouTube channel. And I use apps sa Android. I use this Pixie Pro, yun yan. And
Ah, man. Good old days. I still use that
and then
actually.
gumagamit ako ng background eraser para gawan ko ng ano. So, um, it's easier for me kasi ginagawa ko na lang yung tinitrace over ko na lang with the pen yung mga certain edits ko sa ano sa. So I wanted unang-una productivity with two screens. I needed an S Pen. And then lastly, gusto ko may Samsung Dex, no? Samsung Dex is medyo hindi ganun ka-popular especially for mainstream users. Ang Samsung Dex, pag kinabit mo to sa monitor, yung USB Type-C, may special feature siya na magkakaroon ka ng parang Windows PC interface doon sa
Yeah. Desktop
monitor na yun.
environment.
Oo.
Correct.
Ang lahat ng ginagawa niya is lahat ng power ng processor mo, siya yung nagpapaandar ng Windows interface doon sa Samsung Dex. Which
Mm.
lets me do more multitasking. Yun na nga, sabi ko sa'yo, di ba, nagsisplit screen ako, di ba?
Oh.
Doon sa Windows interface, I can completely do maliliit na window, small window, resize window. I can alt tab sa YouTube na pinapanood ko, alt tab sa music na pinariringgan ko.
Mm.
And then I could have multiple data sources na parang, okay, bukas ko yung specs dito and then bukas ko yung pictures dito, download the pictures. So, mas productive siya. Mas productive siya.
Oh yeah. Yeah, in terms of praising Samsung Dex, because that's also another reason why I got Note 8, because I have a
Yes.
large touchscreen monitor. For those who are knowing the channel, I'm enthusiast in terms of music rhythm gaming and like having home arcade. Like I'm pretty sure everybody knows DJ Max Technica. Alam mo yung touchscreen na rhythm game na nilalaro nyo sa Time Zone and all and Quantum before. I'm trying to replicate that, and all I need to do is to plug in my phone,
Using
run
one
Samsung
cable,
Dex, and
USB
there's
Type-C.
yeah, a Type C to HDMI. And even meron may ano pa yun eh, may konting hub pa yun eh, na para yung touch nun is ma-detect kagad. Man, it
Yeah.
works out of the box and really amazing. All of the like friends from the music game community and even Exocia talents who are really professional of those game are really loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Um,
my short like phrase for Samsung Dex.
There was a fourth reason why I wanted something like this. So, nung madalas pa ako nag-a-attend ng events sa Metro Manila, I actually use an S10 Plus to vlog the events, no? Nag-attend ako ng mga product launch, mga bagong smartphone, ganyan. Imbis na magdala ako ng traditional camera, no? Nagdadala na lang dala ko S10 Plus nun with an external mic na lapel mic, and then I cover it with a gimbal, no. Ang reasoning ko doon is I can edit nga. No, usually nag-grab ako pa uwi. Nag-edit na ako doon sa phone ko ng video na ipo-post ko sa YouTube ko. So hindi
On
na
the
ako
fly.
wala na yung extra step na kokopyahin ko yung files from the camera to a different device para i-edit. Nandun na mismo dun sa mismong device na nag-i-edit is what
Yeah.
I mean. Plus, hindi ko kailangan ng computer. So, hindi ko isasaksak sa computer. Pagdating ko sa bahay or sa laptop, maglalabas ka ng laptop sa gitna ng Grab, hindi naman mangyayari yun.
Mm.
And then, ini-edit ko na siya habang nakaupo ako sa Grab, or rest in peace Uber.
Yeah, rest in peace Uber.
So, plus, pwede na ako mag-upload pag just in case mabilis ako
Tapos
nag-edit.
na. Mm.
Yung LTE or yung 5G niya, of course LTE nung time nung S10 Plus, nag-upload na ako using the data nung mismong phone. Hindi katulad ng let's say magdala ka ng laptop sa event, no. Ang steps na gagawin mo is use your camera to shoot video, no?
Ingest
After
the
ka mag-done
footage.
ng shoot, you tatanggalin mo yung SD card or something, kakabit mo sa laptop, right?
Yeah.
And then you have an extra step of copy or move files to your desktop or to your laptop, di ba? Generally, hindi ka
Mm.
naman nag-edit ng nakabit yung SD card, di ba? You copy it muna dun sa PC, right?
Mm.
Mula sa PC, papasok mo sa editing software mo, like, that's like 5 minutes, dude, di ba? 5 minutes na
Mm.
ikakabit mo copy and then editing software ka. And then bago ka
Mm.
mag-upload, paano ka mag-upload? Siguro mag-tether ka using your phone or meron kang pocket wifi or
Pocket
something.
Wi-Fi. Yeah.
That's a lot of work. Para sa akin, shoot, edit, upload. Use one
Mm.
device. Shoot, edit,
Mm.
upload, use one device. And then make a thumbnail using the same device. So
Oh, yeah.
parang,
Actually, yung workflow mo na yan,
yeah,
I actually borrowed one of your workflow. It's really great.
yeah.
Yeah, it's all thanks to you kasi ano kami rin Asian I attended Reb Major,
Oh,
the largest fighting gay community in the Philippines, right?
uh-huh.
Lahat ng mga edits namin was using my like actually yung Realme 90 ni Siglus, our camera guy and our
Oo,
editor, or
oo.
even my iPhone to edit like short videos lang interview ng sa mga press conference.
Mm.
Really awesome, like ang ganda ng workflow namin. Yeah, it
It's
was
it's so
because of
much
this
easier kasi yun na nga, yung LTE
work.
mo pwede diretso na sa upload diretso to the
Mm,
cloud. So
true.
yeah, yun yung reason nun and ako masasabi ko lang no. A couple of things you can take advantage of dito sa ating industry na ito is I'm paying for this 0% interest for 2 years.
Mm,
So it's about exactly 1 year old now. So 12
mm,
months to pay ko na lang. Walang 0% interest. Yun ang nagpadali sa akin for paying this 88,000 pesos, no? Pati
mm,
yung S10 Plus ko 2 years yun eh. Napaisip ako
mm.
minsan gawin ko kayang 1 year pero sabi nila 2 years. In-offer sa akin, sir, gusto mo 2 years? Sige na nga, gawin mo 2 years. Ang ayaw ko lang
2 years.
nun, hindi ako pwedeng magbakasyon for a while. No? Parang, kailangan on the ball ka sa pagbayad, di ba? Kundi
Oh,
mag-i-interest ka.
true, true.
Of course, kailangan, ang ano lang nun is credit card. So, hindi naman lahat ng tao may credit card, no?
True.
Ako, hindi ko masyadong suggest yung baka may magalit sa akin, hindi ko masyadong suggest yung home credit kasi may interest yun. And hindi ko gusto yung interest masyado. But,
Yeah.
alam mo, ayoko masyado mag-elaborate kasi ang tagal na natin sa topic na to. But,
Yeah. Sige,
may
ano,
mga, may
i-finish mo.
mga tao na, ito na lang, the one single example I'm gonna give you. May tao na nag-comment sa akin, sabi niya, naiinip na ako sa aking ex phone, which is what, 5 months old, no? Sabi niya, 5 months old yung ano niya. Wala na akong, gusto kong mag-upgrade. Sabi niya, tapos sabi ko, okay lang, kaya lang sabi ko, i-maintain mo muna at least 1 year. And then sabi niya, interesado siya doon sa bagong upcoming phone. Sabi niya, i-home credit niya. Sabi ko, face plant.
Yeah.
Oh my. Sabi niya, hindi, sandali lang. Kung kaya mong i-afford, okay lang. Pero kung kailangan mo i-home credit, i-maintain mo na lang yung phone mo,
Yeah.
pansamantala. Kasi by the time
Ako
mabayaran mo
ah.
siya, sana nakabili ka na ng iba pang phone, mga 7 months later or what. Um,
Yeah.
Huwag tayong
Ah,
mapadala sa sa hype, no? Mga ganun. Kasi,
oh, true. I learned that in a hard way, honestly. Well, not in phones or not in computers. Actually,
mm,
electric scooter. Ganun ako. I
yeah.
mean, yung nag-upgrade ako ng electric scooter, ganun. Pero yeah, that's for a topic for another time. But yeah, speaking of like the latest and greatest trend today, like our smartphones and all. Kung ano, what's your stand
Why,
on
ano yan? Hindi ko alam
sa
yun.
pop-up ng Steam Deck?
Oh, okay, okay. We're gonna go there. So
Yeah,
let's
I'm
segue
trying to
na.
make a transition.
Okay, sige.
Yeah.
No, we were planning on stopping the recording Pero let's go straight na para hindi na tayo mahirapan, no. I think okay
Uh,
naman yung ating recording.
yeah.
Anyway, so let's talk about well, there's a new trend ngayon about portable PC, portable computer na gaming computer. No, hindi yung PS Vita or hindi siya portable locked-in console. It's actually computer running essentially x86
Or 64.
chipset. Or kasi I say x86 kasi hindi sila lahat naka-Windows. 'Di ba?
Yeah.
Um,
Especially yung magiging topic natin ngayon.
so I will actually transition and then screen share. This
Yeah.
hindi ganun ka-smooth yung
Okay.
transition.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
natapos na
As long as it still delivers, fine.
natapos na yung wipe eh, saka pa ako nakapagpalit ng screenshot. Nakapagpalit ng screenshot. But this is the Steam Deck. I don't know kung sino pa yung hindi pa updated sa Steam Deck, but bago siyang PC na designed for handheld gaming. PC siya but hindi siya Windows out of the box. Pero pwede mong installan ng Windows.
Ilan ng Windows.
Oo. Because yung name niya is Steam Deck, gawa siya ng Valve na nagbebenta ng games through their software distribution platform called Steam. Most likely, marami sa atin gumagamit ng Steam for a while now, especially kung medyo more than 5 years gamer na kayo. Kasi kung recent gamer kayo, baka sa phone na kayo naglalaro eh. So baka hindi nyo na nakilala yung Steam, no?
Yeah.
But Steam, madalas old school siya. I mean, simula pa ng early days of PC gaming, siya yung nagsimula ng bebenta ng mga games digitally.
Yes,
But
correct.
now they are offering this portable gaming PC with gamepad, no, built-in gamepad, and other control options na medyo unique sa kanya kasi meron siyang trackpads and whatnot.
And
Excuse me.
gyro and all, yeah.
Yeah. And it's a very, very powerful PC for yung offered prices niya. Bukod sa Steam Deck, there are many new competitors in the portable gaming handheld market na running, well, okay, some are running basic ARM tapos running Linux on na pang
Mm.
emulator type devices, no. So this
Yeah.
is medyo standard, medyo up, uh, mataas ng konti kaysa sa yung mga Famicom clones natin, mga ganun, 'di ba? Dati maraming mga
Oh,
Famicom
yeah.
clones na Famicom
Oh,
clones
yeah.
yung mga naglalaro ng Contra, Super Mario.
Oh,
Maraming ganun
yeah.
dati.
Oh my gosh, I remember one like they yung mukha siyang Game Boy, pero they only play like family computer. Tapos may brand pa ng Supreme and that I'm pretty sure that is not officially licensed by Supreme. I remember those.
Tama.
I'm
So,
supposed to give my mom about that, but never mind.
so recent developments yung mga Ambernic, yung mga Aya. Yung Ambernic is one of the popular brands na nagagawa ng mga Linux-based or Android-based na gaming handheld. Pero
Mm.
bukod pa doon, recently naging popular din because of Steam Deck na rin and because of a company called GPD, no?
Yeah,
GPD.
GVD,
Si
Gamepad
GPD
Digital.
medyo naging parang trailblazer nung early 3-4 years
Mga
ago.
PC handle.
Oo,
Yes.
sila yung almost nagpauso recently. Pero the competition has started to become more fierce dahil sa Steam Deck, no? But GPD nagsimula ng mga GPD Win. It's a handheld computer na may maliliit na thumb keyboard pa. I actually bumili ako nung dati. Alam ko pinapakita ko kay Nico yun eh. May
Oh yeah.
GPD
It
Win
was
1 ako.
GVD yung one.
Oo, umaandar yun sa Atom 8750 ata, ganun na processor.
Uh,
At the time, mga simple 2D games malalaro mo. Pero nakakapag-Windows ka. Ang gusto ko sana nun, kasi lagi kong sinasabi, gusto ko productivity eh. Gusto ko sana magsulat ng mga articles using GPD when hindi ganun kaganda. The
I
small screen, walang mouse and walang ano.
Ngayon ko
Medyo
lang
mahirap.
nalaman, yun pala yeah. Oo nga, ang lit ng screen na, lit pa ng keyboard.
Oh, tapos yung 'di ba gamit mo yung thumbstick para sa mouse, mabagal siya para sa Windows eh. You have to
Ah, yeah, true, yeah.
close mo yung window, ganun. Hindi siya ganun kabilis.
Yeah.
Yun yung mga isa sa mga reasons ko. Pero syempre gusto ko rin naglalaro ng games. May built-in gamepad siya eh. So yun yung
Mm.
parang source ng yung origin story ng ating pagdating ngayon sa Steam Deck. Yung Steam Deck, as you can see sa screen nyo, it's a completely, parang wala siyang keyboard na. Pwede kang mag-touchscreen keyboard, pwede kang mag-Bluetooth keyboard, USB keyboard, whatever.
Yeah.
Pero for sure, it's mainly for gaming kasi ang main primary input niya is nakikita nyo sa screen nyo, thumbstick, ABXY, shoulder buttons, and
And
meron siyang
touchpad. Two
touchpad, no?
touchpads.
Which is unique sa kanya kasi yung ibang mga devices walang ganyan, no? Um,
Oo.
and The reason why naging super competitive with the Steam Deck, sorry, kailangan ko saksak yung aking headset.
Yeah.
The reason why naging super competitive si Steam Deck because sobrang affordable niya. Um, was it $650 yung highest end version?
Oo,
Some
yeah, 650. Yeah,
which
around like
30
700, under 700 eh.
at most yung conversion natin as 40,000 ata eh.
Mm.
Depende, syempre nagwi-weekend yung peso ngayon
Mm.
or the dollar is strong pala, hindi weekend yung peso. Sorry, hindi, I'm not trying to be political but
Oh, yeah,
um
yeah, yeah.
uh, okay, so let's talk about yung Steam Deck sandali. It's running a very customized Linux software. Ang
Yeah.
Linux is a software na pwedeng umandar sa x86 na chips or even ARM chips or whatever. But anyway,
Yeah.
ang processor nito is an AMD Ryzen something na medyo slightly
Yeah.
customized but it's still a computer. Computer siya, no? Ang maganda sa kanya, it's completely reformatable as a computer. Kung pwede kang
Yeah.
mag-install ng Windows. Hindi nga lang,
Yeah.
hindi pa kompleto yung drivers, no? Drivers yan
Mm.
for sound or mouse or ganun. But
Mm.
it's a computer. It's a personal
Yeah.
computer na x86 platform. Pwede mong install ng Windows yan.
Yeah.
Isa sa mga
Di-
reasons why people are interested kasi. Yun. Go
mm.
ahead.
Do you remember the time na sobrang fad nung mga APU dati?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, laki na ng development ngayon
Mm,
kasi of
mm.
course this one is using a Zen 2 APU,
Zen
right?
2. Oo. So,
So, well,
yeah.
maganda na iGPU niya.
Mm. Um,
Almost on par with the dedicated GPU, like entry level GPU probably.
yes. So, ang pagkakaintindi ko, I could be wrong, hindi ko masyadong tinatandaan kasi I know what parang alam ko na siya, I want it, pero hindi ko na tinatandaan yung specs masyado, yung ganun. But I believe it's either Zen 2 architecture with the, kasi yung Zen 2 malaking jump, or is it RDNA or Zen 2? Nakalimutan ko na. But,
No, Zen 2 yung CPU, yung RDNA yung GPU.
yon. So, I believe RDNA ang pinakamalaking jump in graphics performance. That's
Correct.
why ang laki nung improvement niya compared sa ibang Windows handhelds, ano? Windows gaming
Oh,
handhelds. Hindi
yung
naka
naka-Intel,
hindi naka RDNA, for example.
oh, yung
Uh,
Iris Xe, Iris Xe didn't
Intel yun.
catch up to RDNA, yeah, for Intel.
Yeah.
And then you, of course yung old iGPU ng AMD, which is the Vega Pro, hindi rin nakahabol.
Yeah.
Like,
So, um, tumitingin din ako ibang Windows handhelds eh. Actually, mahal yung ibang Windows handhelds. Kasi, kung titingnan mo ito, the highest end version, which is wala tayong presyo ngayon, but I believe it's $650. I think 350, 450? No, no, no. Hindi ko matandaan.
450, 550, parang ganun.
Parang
It's always
ganun.
one like $100 ano eh.
May mga iterations sa, as you can see, 64 gig, 256, and then 512. But
Mm.
anyway, the whole point of this is dapat direct conversion, it's under 40,000 pesos or 35,000 ata ang kaya lang nag-weekend yung conversion
Yeah,
natin.
yeah, kaya
Anyway,
mahirap
ang
eh.
pinakagusto mo dyan yung 512, but yung 256 is actually not bad. Pareho kasing naka-NVMe. Yung 64 is eMMC, which is, sabi nila hindi ganun kalaki yung difference in loading times. Pero para sa akin, yung storage mo pa lang, talo ka na sa 64. Medyo,
Tapusin ka na eh.
pero may SD card din siya. At pwede ka rin
Mm,
mag-USB. May mga USB ports siya.
true.
Pero para sa akin, yung built-in, lakihan mo na yung built-in para hindi ka na mahirapan. Plus, may mga extra
Oo.
bonuses ka naman. Yung anti-glare etch glass na nandun sa 512 is also,
Mm.
anti-glare. Importante yan pag gusto mo maglaro ng games ng may
Oh,
slight araw or nakabukas yung bintana mo, di ba?
in the sunlight.
So anyway,
And then, yeah.
sobrang mura
Ano ko
niya.
rin, yeah.
Compared sa mga competition niya na around 50,000 pesos-ish or 60,000
Mm.
yung mga GPD Win 3, GPD Win Max, GPD Max no, GPD Win Max 2
Max.
nasa 60 essentially mga 55, 57,000 pesos.
Yeah. Yung 1X player, umabot rin sa mga 65 to 70,000.
Ang pagkakaalam ko yung GPD Win Max 2 lang yung naka RDNA na ata,
I can
which is
check.
almost close to this yung Steam Deck. Pero ang maganda sa Steam Deck is sabi niya mas maganda pa rin yung build quality, yung blah 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 whatever. Tsaka yung maraming things, maraming things. I don't think we
Yeah.
should go too deep into it. Ang essentially magandang affordable gaming PC ang Steam Deck na may potential na pwede mong installan ng Windows. Right now, it runs Steam OS ang tawag nila. It's a custom version ng Linux. Maraming mga games na pwede mo nang paandarin from your Steam library na. No? Um,
Mm.
Meron na rin siyang mga custom software that will make the usage more interesting kasi pwede mong iset yung maximum frame rates ng refresh rate ng display. Pwede mong iset yung TDP ng processor kung gusto mo magtipid ng baterya or something like that. Medyo nerdy
Mm.
stuff. But
Yeah.
a lot of the other companies are targeting this as their main competitor, the Steam Deck, because sobrang mura niya, sobrang lakas ng performance niya, and it's from a reputable mainstream brand na hindi may
Mm.
malaking may support behind, no. There's
Oo.
kung may issues ka, malamang tutulungan ka, hindi ka tulad ng
Oh, oo.
I would say GPD, especially sa Pilipinas, wala ka naman matatawagan eh. Di ba? Wala
Oo, wala
kang ano yun.
matatawagan niya.
Um,
Yeah.
so
And then
Steam
yung
Deck is very
GPD
good.
din pala.
Sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
go
And
ahead,
then
go ahead.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, the GPD pala, yung Max 2 is um ang gripe ko rin doon is medyo power hungry pa yung ginagamit nilang ano doon, yung
Ah.
CPU at GPU doon. So it's running an i7 like 1260p. 12 gen, yes, but it's still like a Pico powered CPU. Pero
Mhm.
sobrang power hungry pa rin. Ano. And as much as the Intel Iris Xe graphics is good, but in terms of compatibility with games, mas lamang pa rin ang RDNA. And
I
even the
see.
Radeon like Vega graphics, mas lamang pa rin yun compared to Iris Xe.
Yeah.
And in terms of compatibility with the game developers, ano, for the 3D games, mga AAA titles,
Oh.
some of them nahihirapan sila sa Iris Xe.
Okay.
But if we say you get something like an Aya Neo Pro, which is like
Ito na
700 US
tayo.
dollars,
This is the
mm,
getting down into the rabbit hole na tayo.
yeah, yun na.
This is it.
Okay. Ito yung ano,
Tell
so
us about Aya Neo and their 50,000 models of Windows gaming
yeah,
handles.
there's a lot of variation, pero we're gonna talk the simplest one, which is the Aya Neo Air Pro. This is the direct competitor to the Steam Deck. Ang
Okay.
problema nga lang dito is, well, of course, masyado siyang bulky, power hungry rin kasi of course it's not a sent to like sent to CPU and
Yeah.
not an RDNA GPU and all.
Oo.
It's using like a laptop CPU and iGPU,
Aha.
which is not bad at its respect kasi
Pero
in
may
terms of
ilaw
Windows
yung
performance,
thumbsticks
okay.
niya.
Yeah, may ilo rin.
That's-
Diyan din yung indicator kung malulobat ka.
Oo
Well,
nga
what a
eh.
great
Which
way
is
to what a great way to like use battery by the way.
personally, I like the lighted thumbsticks kung tutusin. It gives it personality. May extra
Yeah.
features din naman, no.
Uh,
And as you can see, yung design ng handheld is essentially yung mga PC handhelds or even yung other emulator type handhelds. Ganyan talaga yung design.
mm,
Screen sa gitna, thumbsticks, shoulder buttons. Usually ganyan yung form factor.
yeah.
It's like modified PSP, PS Vita style look, no?
Yeah.
Um,
Actually, Nintendo Switch Lite but is really
oh
is
yeah,
much
yeah, yeah,
bigger than
yeah.
the OLED variant.
Yes, 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 ko nga. Which is honestly sa totoo lang, ito masasabi ko, no. Any one of these makuha mo, you get a Steam Deck, you get an Aya Neo Pro, you get Ambernic Win 600 ata yung bago nila.
Yeah, Win 600. Yung One X player, I forgot the name of the model as well.
Oh,
That's
yung One
also
X
one
Player.
of the
Hindi
handheld.
ko alam kung may bago si One X Player kasi naluluma si One X Player ng konti sa akin eh.
Wala. Ano na? Is ang balita ko yung One X player is they have something similar to Airflow but much cheaper. But the they have questionable build quality, but correct me if
Oh,
I'm wrong with that.
yung One X na simula, pangit yung build quality eh. Anyways,
Yeah.
we wanted to mention those. Maraming brands ngayon
Yeah.
nagko-compete in this space. But the biggest names are Steam Deck, Aya Neo, GPD,
GPD.
multiple models of GPD, multiple models of Aya Neo. And
Yeah.
Ambernic is slowly crawling towards competing dito sa space na to. Um,
Mm.
Generally, if you want talagang decent performance, nagbabayad ka ng 50,000. Ang Steam Deck lang yung sobrang essentially mababa yung SRP. Parang bumili ka lang parang bumili ka ng Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5.
Oo,
Except
yeah.
except ang pagpasok nga lang sa Pilipinas is yun ang problem kasi mataas talaga
Oo.
yung price sa
Um,
Pilipinas right now.
yung importation niya. At
So
least yung Aya Neo, at least medyo bumaba na kasi
uh
naging official distributor sila sa Data Blitz.
yes. So okay,
Pero
we can talk
I
about
don't
that
know
then.
about GPD and ano.
Uh
I don't know about
so
GPD and other ano. Pero
one
yeah.
thing about Steam Deck kasi hindi pa siya officially available sa Pilipinas. So
True.
the
Yeah.
reason why mataas yung sell price niya dito sa Pilipinas is mga imported yan. May nagdala niyan galing sa ibang bansa.
Mm.
Isa sa mga nice news though is sabi nila hindi na siya kailangan ng reservation or pre-order sa ibang bansa. So, essentially, punta ka lang sa steampowered.com ngayon sa ibang bansa, you type, pagdalan mo ako nito, and they'll send you one immediately. Wala nang
Mm.
reservation or pila, wala nang queue. So,
Mm.
they have stocks on hand is what I mean.
Mm.
Malaking tulong yun kasi of course demand dati was high and walang stocks. So mataas yung resale value. 'Di ba?
Yeah.
Ngayon
Correct.
na very available na yung stocks niya, most likely bababa na unti-unti yung price. I've already seen bumaba from 70,000 yung 512, like I said, I wouldn't keep in track. 70,000 yung 512 gig for a while. Bumaba na
Mm.
to 67-ish thousand. So
Oh
3,000.
yeah. Which is ano, sobrang tempting nga. Alam mo ba, sa mga Facebook groups ngayon, sa mga PC Game Philippines, a lot of people are like ano, doing group buys.
Yeah, yeah,
Even
yeah.
like they're selling. Like
Yeah.
hindi, they're not even scalping. Like they sell it even at much lower price actually than when
Oh.
you imported yourself, which is really nice.
Oh,
Walang
that's
scalpers,
nice. That's
wala nang
nice.
scalper in terms of Steam Deck.
That's nice.
That's a
Ako
really
ako
nice. Kaya maraming bumibili rin ngayon.
nag-aantay ako ng opportunity na may kilala ako na bibili from ibang bansa. Bigyan ko na lang siya ng ng extra. Yung parang punta ka ba ng Pilipinas anytime soon? Pabili na lang ako, 'di ba?
Oh,
Um,
commission fee.
yeah, so yun ang iniisip ko pero hindi pa naman ako kating-kate, no?
Oo. Ako
I
rin kasi ano, I've been wanting something like the Aya Neo. Actually,
yeah.
I would prefer Steam Deck, but most of my games needed to be in Windows. Okay, don't get me wrong.
Yun.
The library ng Steam Deck, maganda yung compatibility ngayon kasi because of their like I forgot the name, yung Proton.
Oo.
So yung mga PC games na
Compatibility
oh,
software yun para umandar sa
oo.
Steam OS. Yeah.
Oh, so I would prefer Aya Neo just because na meron akong games na that is outside Steam. And as much na merong ano, support ang Steam Deck so Steam Deck in terms of installing Windows, it's not that very polished. It's not going to be very polished anytime soon.
Ako rin eh.
Kasi
Na
sobrang unique nung ano eh, yung chipset ng ano eh, ng Steam Deck eh.
Yeah. Ako naman, inisip ko, medyo naglilin towards ako sa GPD WinMax. Kasi may
Mm.
keyboard, may ang GPD WinMax, um, ano siya eh, may keyboard siya pero may gamepad din.
Yeah.
Medyo kakaiba yung style ng konti, pero may
Oh,
keyboard
yung
siya.
gusto ko rin yung
Totoo,
clamshell design
totoo.
ng ano eh, ng Winmax eh.
Yeah, yeah. So, um, medyo gusto ko rin yung laptop style. Medyo hindi rin siya parang pwede mong konting pamukang laptop eh. So para ka nagla-laptop lang. Yung ayoko yung medyo stigma na gamer.
Oh, yeah. I get that a
You
lot.
bought it just for gaming. Pero personally, kung binigyan mo ako ng choice, magsi-Steam Deck ako. Because gusto ko yung extra support ng Steam and yung
Mm.
mas gusto ko as a
Mm.
yung parang mas gusto ko yung backing ng Valve kaysa yung backing ng GPD kumbaga.
Oo,
Kasi
kumbaga, yeah.
nag-GPD na ako nag-GPD Win 1 ako which is yung pinakaunang device nila.
Mm.
Marami pang mga small issues yung GPD Win 1 para sa akin. Unang-una yung BIOS niya was vertical screen. Parang gano'n, yung mga maliliit na
Ay,
parang
clunky. Oh, sobrang clunky nga ng ano daw
clunky ng
niya eh.
konti, no? So parang sabi ko kulang pa ito, hindi pa masyadong user-friendly, no? Para sa akin, hindi pa ganun ka user-friendly. Marami pa siyang small quality of life improvements that needs to be done.
Oo.
Um, and then ito naman, so yung Steam Deck, para sa akin, everybody is gonna be using it. Everybody's gonna be developing it. And Valve is a big company that can provide development resources para mapa-improve yung user interface niya. And sabi nila, malaki na improved over time. So para sa akin,
Oo.
I trust the brand more because it can support the product more and maging less clunky. Less clunky than ang my experience sa GPD Win 1.
Mm.
Um, isa pa sa mga nagiging problems with GPD Win is eventually nag-bloat yung battery mo, you gotta buy a new one, bubuksan mo siya, papalitan mo yung battery. So hindi pa ganun ka like um yung support system mo, yung parang saan ako bibili ng baterya? No? Parang
Yeah.
ganun. And then the
Wala
GPD Win
po.
3. May problem yung GPD Win 3, yung thumbstick niya pag diniinan mo pumapasok.
Ay, oo, yeah. Yung mechanical problems niya.
Yung ano, but anyway, yun na nga yung ano, so parang it's almost bleeding edge style pa, no?
Mm.
In my opinion, bleeding edge is when the technology is so new and so wala pang nagte-trailblaze ng path for you that ikaw yung nakaka-experience ng problems for the first time.
Yeah,
And wala kang
true.
kausap. You cannot ask anybody else ano paano bang ayusin ito? Paano bang ayusin ito? Yun ang
Mm.
problems with certain products like that.
Mm.
Madalas na ako nagbi-bleeding edge dati na nababurn ako. I bought Zune. Microsoft
Soon.
Zune.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, that's the bleeding edge right there. Talagang wala
Bleeding
kang
edge.
support, dude. Um,
Mm.
so anyway, medyo ayoko
Yun
na
nga.
masyadong bleeding edge. I want leading edge. I don't want bleeding.
Mm.
No?
Yeah.
So
And
napansin ko yung GPD Win 1 is bleeding pa para sa
mm-mm.
akin.
Ako I would consider getting a gaming handheld this Christmas. Pero I
Ooh.
push back because for that particular reason. Kasi
Mm.
I wanted to see the development pa rin. Like,
Mm.
not, ano, just because I prefer Aya Neo doesn't mean I don't have hope, I don't have hope with, ano, Steam with doing with Windows support at all. Malay mo, baka ma-improve nila over time, di ba?
Yeah.
Kaya hindi mo na ako gumalaw.
Oo.
I'm with side with Kuya Alex this one na hindi pa ako kating-kating kumuha ng ano. But I'm
Yes.
looking forward if I'm gonna to own one, either I go with Ioneo if they will ever compete with after sales service, or if talagang maging superior talaga ang Steam Deck, then of course I'll embrace getting a Steam Deck as well.
Na-mention ko
So,
earlier, may slight outlier dito with the Ambernic Win 600. Kasi nasa 20,000 plus pesos siya.
oo.
It's a very low-powered AMD PC chip. Pero nagra-run ng Windows. So,
Mm.
I think mas malakas lang siya kaysa sa Intel Pentium no? Intel Celeron.
Oh yeah.
Um, pero kung gusto mo talaga ng Windows handheld, you can buy an Ambernic Win 600
Mm.
for I think 25 ata yung 1 terabyte version, which is crazy. Holy crap, 1 tera. Wala nga ako 1 tera sa PC.
True.
Yung hindi actually
Feels.
yung spinning drive ko naka 2 tera pero
Mm.
yung SSD ko hindi 1 tera.
SSD, that is okay.
Yeah. Um
At saka yung Amber Nick is meant for emulation.
Yun
They
na
are
nga eh.
not meant
Hindi siya, I mean, you
they
can
are not
probably
marketed
play
for
mga
AAA
2D
titles.
2D. Mga 2D 2D
Mm.
Steam Windows
Well,
games, no?
di naman 2D. Yung mga kunyari mga Dreamcast,
Oh. Hindi.
Wii, yun, pwede yun.
Yung 3D console emulation. Pero ako para sa akin, kung if you're let's say Steam library, no? Let's say gusto mo maglaro ng Tales of Blank Vesper ano mga ganun Vesper mga ganung names yung mga
Yeah.
medyo mahihirapan na yung Win 600 sa ganun, no? So ako
Mm.
personally, I would probably stay with 2D games ng Steam ko. But I know you can push it a little bit. Medyo makakapaglaro ka ng older 3D titles, no? Right? I'm sure
Mm.
it'll run Doom 2006 2016, right? Mga ganun. Or
Yeah,
2000
Doom,
some.
pati Doom Eternal. Really
Yeah,
fun.
I'm sure it will. Yun nga lang hindi yung optimal frame rates and
Uh,
ano. But
or not the best quality settings. But I
yun.
think you won't gonna need for a small screen like that anyway.
But ang point ko pa rin is, hindi ko na gustong umabot sa ganun na kailangan ko i-tweak yung settings sa parang, nababagalan ako ng konti, baba ko pa ng konti. Ayoko
Yeah.
kasi yung back and forth na, baba ko pa, taas ko ba, baba
Mm.
ko pa, mid settings ba, low settings. Parang gusto ko, set mo na lang, maglaro na tayo, that's it, no? Parang ganun, ayoko ng ganun.
True.
And marami naman akong backlog ng mga 2D na gusto kong laruin. So it's possible
Mm.
na maglaro na lang ako ng 2D stuff.
Mm. Mm.
Pero yun, hindi siya powerful handled. If you want a
Mm.
powerful handled, you gotta go up to the Steam Deck or yung mga Ion Neo Pro,
Pro, yeah.
GPD Win
Dun ka
Max
na.
2. Yan, no?
At
Which is
saka ano,
we can move on to the data blitz support naman, data blitz effort into bringing some of these to the Philippines. Yun yung what is your comment
uh,
about, what is your opinion about this?
okay, okay. Actually, hats off kasi the cover warranty daw. What I heard
Oh,
from the community. So
okay.
if you got like an Aya Neo Air that is defective, they will replace it, no questions asked. As long as you can
Wow.
sleep, of course. Yeah. So yun yung parang yun lang yung layer ng ano nila after sales nila. So pero if you want to something like magre-replace ka ng SSD or battery, wala pa sila nun, of course.
Would
What they can only do
they
is like replacement lang eh.
support kaya kung ikaw yung nagbukas tapos pinilta mo ng SSD tapos
Ayun hindi ko alam kasi we have weird laws about about the right to repair. Meron din tayong separate issue for that,
Yeah.
but
Oo nga.
it's gonna be on another topic na lang. Anyway, to close it up about gaming handhelds. So, I really like the fact na lumalaki na at welcome ko
Here we
masyado yung
go.
ayun,
Here we
no,
go.
I'm yun, nakita mo ngayon. I'm welcoming the gaming handhelds in the market right now. Sobrang diverse at maraming ways to do it. I would get something like a GPD WinMax and not just use it for like, casual gaming. I could use
Uh-huh.
this as a deck for my DJ set. Like dadala ako
Or
ng DJ controller tapos
productivity. Pwede kang mag
di na yung malaking laptop yung dadalhin ko, 'di ba? Tapos maliit na lang, 'di ba? That
Pwede
is
kang
convenient.
mag-productivity, browse the internet, watch YouTube, or even yun na nga, write articles. Even,
Yeah.
essentially, pwede kang mag-edit ng video, edit
Oh,
ng
yeah, yun yung
photo.
ano. So
So,
for better or for worse, yeah,
yeah,
the market of PC gaming handlers, including Steam Deck,
yeah.
is I think the most amazing breakthrough at
Ito yung,
another step from our generation again.
ito yung iniisip ko eh. I wonder kung magdadala ng Steam Deck si Data Blitz. Kasi they're already making an effort in many of these. Nasa screen nyo right now, nakita nyo may GPD Pocket 3, Ioneo
Yeah,
Next, Pocket 3 na N6000 processor, yun yung low end.
yeah, yung One X
Uh,
player.
1x player. I suggest wag na kayo mag 1x player. Medyo
Yeah,
questionable build quality.
build
Yeah.
quality eh. Okay yung performance sana eh, build quality
Oo.
talaga eh.
So, yung pag may nakita naman kayong price na tig 7,000, that's just pre-order. Magbabagsak ka ng 7,000 for deposit.
Muna.
Hindi talaga yun yung price niya. Hindi yung 6,000 or 7,000. Magdadagdag
Oh
pa
right.
kayo ng more than mga 45,000 para mabili mo yan, no?
Yeah. Can I rant for a minute about people like questioning this like bakit bumili sa rami nagrereklamo daw sa Data Blitz na or kwento
Ano
nung
yan? Ano
isang
yan?
suki sa Data Blitz sa High Street.
What's going on?
They assume that the Ioneo Air Pro is 7,000.
Oh, no!
Ang
Really?
dami nagrepa, may nagrepa daw sa kanya like, oh dear.
I
Yep,
mean, okay.
somebody is not reading that really well. Oh,
Nasa
dear.
dulo kasi yung pre-order down payment na nakasulat. Actually, nakita ko, what the heck is this? Sabi ko, 7,000. Pre-order down payment. So, I can't 100% blame them, pero, reading comprehension is mababa sa Pilipino.
please, please, it's not too late. It's
Medyo
not too
mababa
late
daw ang
to
reading
get up
comprehension.
our...
Reading.
Sure, medyo may pagkakasabaw tayo mga Pilipino, but come on.
But yeah, it's a
Ayun.
promising space ngayon, especially
Mm.
with DataBlitz supporting our country with these products, no?
Oh.
Um,
I mean, mechanical keyboard pa nga lang, pero on the next episode as well.
yeah. But anyway,
Not next episode, but somewhere eventually.
oo. But yun na nga, we have a very hungry space naman for this, and admittedly some of us are able to hindi naman they are slightly expensive. They cost maybe a budget gaming laptop yung presyo niya.
Mm.
Which is, kung tutuusin, some people will say, bili ka na lang ng gaming laptop na malaki. But some of us want the portability. Some of us want the ease of use. Pwede kang maglaro habang nakahiga or nakaupo sa somewhere, right? Let's say
Mm.
nasa bus ka. I hope walang
Gagawa
masamang,
nun, please don't do that.
I mean, maybe if it's a safer looking bus
Yeah.
na wala
Like the
masyadong
Benga bus. No,
mandurukot or
joking.
something.
That's
But
a really old reference.
I know
Dang
about
it.
that. Yeah. So anyway, yun na
Dang
nga,
it.
it's getting popular. It is a PC though. So parang most of it are PCs. Which is interesting because I think ang growth market natin is more Android gaming. or yeah, Android gaming or
Mm.
smartphone gaming, no. But as you can
Mm.
see, there is still a hungry market for PC type devices, no.
Mm.
More of older millennial type yan.
Mm.
Older
Yeah,
millennial.
also to close this topic rin with you, Kuya Alex,
Ah,
man, the only reason why I got into Steam Deck before
ah.
is because I can play Genshin Impact on the go without stressing my phone,
Yes,
which is
yes,
like
yes.
Huawei. I was using a Huawei back then,
Yes.
which is
Ako rin, I
even today, Tower Fantasy ako ngayon eh, kaya ano eh,
yeah,
that will be
ako
convenient.
naman, I played a lot of Genshin on my PC talaga. Hindi talaga ako nag-mobile Genshin. Mas gusto ko talaga yung nag-gamepad ako. The interface was so much nicer.
Oh yeah, true. Even in same with Tower Fantasy,
Yun na
I
nga eh.
didn't like the
Mapapa Tower of Fantasy na
mobile.
ako para for benchmarking smartphones.
Ayun, there you go.
So,
Anyway, sige, let's move on. And since
yeah.
maganda rin, if we're in the relevance of latest like GPU and all, right, Kuya Alex.
Ito
So,
na naman tayo.
ngayon,
More
kung meron
PC,
tayong
more
Team
PC
Green,
gaming topic na naman.
yeah nga eh, I know. What a great start, what a great start for a pilot episode actually.
Oh,
So, syempre, we all know Team Green, we all know Team Red. Suddenly,
yeah.
Team Blue comes in. Embrace
So,
Intel Arc.
may
Marami
RGB,
ako masasabi dito, but most of them are bad.
may RGB na daw tayo eh. Sa ano eh, sa graphics cards eh. May
Oo, yeah,
red
true.
for AMD, green for Nvidia, and then now we have
Then
the blue.
blue,
The blue team.
Intel.
Yeah.
The blue team has it round. Oh,
has
oh.
has blue team has joined the game.
Yeah.
So, there's a new graphics card brand or entry sa mundo, hindi sa Pilipinas necessarily.
Mm,
Pero available na sa Pilipinas ito, which actually I'm considering din. The
yeah.
Intel Arc graphics cards. Take a
Mm.
minute and tell. Oh my God, no, I don't want to tell you
Wait,
what I think.
before we continue our conversation, disclaimer that
Ah,
we're just giving speculation on this. So
oh
none
yes.
of us had experience playing in Intel Arc
Wala
before,
wala
but
kaming
we
Intel
are
Arc right now.
but we are grabbing sources from the community and content creators for the meantime. Pero if Intel, if
Ah.
you're watching, we are willing to test that out.
Sino ba yung kilala natin doon? Si Kuya Tutut.
Yeah, si Tutut, yeah, si Tutut, yeah. Siya.
Obtain the best. Obtain.
Okay, continue. Yeah, baka naman Intel. Yeah,
So,
anyway, okay, continue.
Intel Arc Graphics is ang pinaka matagal nang dinedevelop ni Intel na graphics card. Before pa nag-mining boom, nagde-develop na
Yeah.
sila ng graphics card. Ngayon lang lumabas,
Yeah.
no? Admittedly, this is the first ano talaga entry ni Intel sa graphics card and hindi talaga madali yun, no? Even though malakas mag-processor si Intel, iba yung mundo ng graphics card kasi. It's
True.
still a silicon, it's still a chipset, pero iba talaga yung mundo, no? Iba talaga
Mm.
yung pagdadaanan mo sa mundo na yan.
Mm. Like
And
I think ang magandang example dito is like how how developers hated PS3 because they have to like
ah,
develop a new
yeah,
parang
yeah.
ganon yung so it's not always about the hardware, sometimes it's the software, so doon nahirapan si Intel Arc.
Oh,
Okay, Kuya Alex, continue.
ang ano naman yun is admittedly, yung first foray mo talaga is not gonna be ano, yung nag-aaral ka pa lang. Nag-aaral ka
Yeah,
pa lang.
true.
Um
Baby steps,
eh,
kumbaga.
even Nvidia would go through some of these growing pains then in AMD, no. Pero yun na nga, I give Intel some credit na nagpasok sila ng ano. And admittedly medyo late ng konti para sa akin kasi there was a whole GPU drought for a couple of years recently.
Yeah.
Natapos na about half a year ago, no? Nararamdaman na natin yung effect recently ng pag-flood ng market ng even new and used GPUs. Mostly because yung used GPUs na gamit for mining cryptocurrency, no? This is yung super drama, wag tayo ma-trigger masyado. Ganun talaga, mining talaga, it happens, no? Supply and demand, no?
Yeah.
It's a, at the end of the day, binili nila yon, ginamit nila. You could argue na hindi sila gamers, pero parang bumili ka ng kotse para mag-deliver ng Tansan or something. Ano ba pakialam mo kung binili niya para mag-deliver ng Tansan, di ba? Binili niya yung kotse,
True.
so naubusan ng kotse sa mundo. It's like GPU, no? But anyway, um, ano lang talaga, parang it's like gold rush kasi ng konti, parang gano'n, ano, kung sino na una or
Oo.
whatnot. Anyways, so natapos na yung mining boom and then ngayon kumukonti na yung bumibili ng yung mas marami ng GPUs in the market kasi hindi na in demand masyado. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So now Intel arrives with their Intel Arc graphics cards, no? Intel Arc,
Yeah.
yan ang tawag nila.
Code name
Yeah.
Alchemist, yeah.
Bakit Lisa din yung sa Java to? Yung nagsa
I think that's just a plain coincidence.
no.
I'm not gonna question that.
Another Lisa. Basta
I'm
Java
not
yan.
gonna question. Yeah.
If hindi niyo po alam, Lisa Su is yung popular na president or CEO ng AMD. She's a
Yung
very,
AMD
very
naman sa AMD.
smart ano talaga engineer ng
Mm.
AMD, no? But anyway, ako hindi ko masyadong binasa ito. I've heard a lot of issues about Intel Arc recently. Hindi siya ganun kalakas primarily, hindi siya ganun ka competitive sa incumbent GPUs ngayon. Even hindi rin siya ganun ka-competitive with AMD. But even yung Nvidia kasi ngayon yung mas malakas ngayon, yung reaches higher up above yung in terms of rasterization or yung computational capabilities.
Yeah.
Nvidia yung pinakamalakas right now, but also pinakamahal.
Mm.
But pwede ka mag-AMD. There's still spaces for that. Intel Arc is entering a slightly entry-level, upper entry-level market ng
Yeah.
GPUs nila. And maraming disappointed because hindi siya ganun kalakas in terms of performance. Pero
Mm.
in terms of ang narinig ko mga GTX 1070, 1060 yung equivalents nila, parang ganun.
1060 daw actually.
Oo, yung
Yung
1060.
high end nila. Well, ang sabi nila in terms of raw performance, ang mako-compare lang daw yung GTX 1060. My
Yeah.
GTX 1060 6 GB.
So kung hindi
And
niyo po alam, yung 1060 is medyo entry-level card, medyo mainstream pangmasa card yan. Marami bumili
yeah,
niyan eh.
or in 2022 actually.
Oo, na medyo
Dati ano,
slightly
gone of the days
older.
of 1050 Ti eh. Yun, 1060 na
Oo,
eh.
oo. So they're not attacking the high-end market. So not a lot of people are parang looking into this because it's not new. Yung parang everybody has a 1060.
Mm,
So
mm.
people are not excited, no? Ako naman, there's also problems daw sa drivers, no? I don't know, may nabasa ka ba doon or just passing
Yung
line about the driver?
driver, yeah, I haven't heard a lot about the driver kasi mostly ang narinig ko lang is like they had trouble running like old games that isn't
Oh.
the new DirectX na kung ano yung supported
I
ni
think
Intel
sabi
Arc.
nila, ang nabasa ko is hindi pa ganun ka-optimize yung drivers as well. And then may mga
Yeah.
bugs pa. So, ito masasabi ko, it's very common sa mga ganitong newly launched products,
Mm.
especially yung mga hindi nabigyan masyado ng development or hindi ito admit ko, even though matagal yung development nila, I'm sure kailangan pa nila ng extra few years para talagang ma-polish ito,
Ma-polish nila,
in my
correct.
opinion, no. But they need to
Mm.
launch kasi kailangan kumpanya ito eh.
Mm.
They're a for-profit
Mm.
company. Malamang yung mga investors dito sabi nila, kailan ba kikita yung binasok nating pera para sa Intel Arc na yan, di ba? So,
Oo.
yung mga investors nagpo-push na magbenta na tayo kahit di pa siya ready. No?
Oo.
Um,
At saka ano, in terms of ano rin, game development rin, the reason why sobrang strong pa rin ng ano ng Radeon graphics ngayon is there's a lot of community backing it already.
oh
Kasi
yes.
ang nag-iira ngayon is like yung Intel Arc ngayon is like basically the first day Radeon dati way back then.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yun yung situation ngayon ni Intel ngayon.
Uh,
So like they're going into the shoes of Radeon and the old days of Radeon.
yeah.
Pero ang good thing naman with Intel Arc these days, yung some of the games, I think they have like yeah, a few games there na
Hmm.
maganda yung performance naman ng games nila.
Yeah.
Kasi may specific sila na na code eh. This is why I use the analogy about, developers not being happy with PlayStation 3 before kasi yung coding, you have to
uh,
hard code everything
yeah,
pa,
yeah, yeah.
re-recode mo, di ba?
uh,
And then yung situation ngayon ni
May
Intel
adjustment
Arc.
period din even for the gumagawa ng games. Mag-a-adjust din sila dun sa
Oo,
special
correct.
properties nitong Intel Arc.
Yeah, I mean, what makes you think na the Tekken that the first PC
Ah.
version na Tekken tayo meron is Tekken 7 and not 6 turning 2 and below.
Oh.
Kasi iba yung engine na ginamit doon.
Yeah.
Yun
Um
yung simple explanation doon.
para sa akin, of course, in my opinion, let's say 3 years, siguro medyo
Magiging ano na
polish
siya.
na ng konti ito. So,
Mm.
if you do not want to be, yun na nga, ang tawag ko kanina, bleeding edge or leading edge ka ba or bleeding edge, no?
Mm.
Right now, this is
Mm.
bleeding edge, no? There are
Yeah, this
still
is
some
bleeding edge.
growing pains towards this. Kung
Mm.
bumili ka right now,
Um,
expect some possible problems na hindi pa nakikita or hindi pa ganun ka-popular to
Oo.
answer by the community. So
Mm.
ikaw malamang yung maghahanap ng sarili mong solusyon.
Oo.
It's a
Okay, we
common thing, no?
yeah, and on a further note, we are not dissing Intel on this.
No,
We're not saying this is a bad thing. This is
no.
actually a good thing because you know why?
It
It
allow
opens more
competition.
tools for the developers. Kasi I'm pretty sure ang unang papasok ang kakagat sa sa platform na to, kumbaga like
Mm.
bagong graphics platform na to is yung mga game developers na who would want to who would want high efficiency than raw power. Yun yung maganda kay Arc. Yun yung nagustuhan ko rin.
I see.
Second, yung in terms of productivity, encoding and even like the latest like AB1, yung parang bagong encoder in OBS.
Oh.
Hindi na tayo H.264, H.265.
Mm.
Anything that is for broadcasting, for video editing, this is a bit that
Yeah.
dun bumabawi si Arc. And
Yeah.
that's what I love about the Arc.
Oh.
Actually, yun lang.
Ako I'd give it I would say 3 years to make it hindi na ganun ka buggy, no? 3 years to make it less buggy. 5 years
Mm.
magiging slightly more competitive siya. Malamang magla-launch sila ng more powerful models in like I'd say 3 or 4 years siguro.
Mm. Mm.
Unless na lang pumalpak sobra na walang bumili, they would cancel.
Oo.
But I think
Oo.
Intel is here for the long run naman. This is their first foray. So talagang they're not aiming to compete with the 3080, 4090 or something, right?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
still
true.
parang mag-test muna tayo, minimum viable product.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then i-develop natin yung software natin to make it more and then let's
Mm.
entice yung developers to make it
Oh.
Intel Arc optimized, mga ganon.
Mm. So yun nga. So siguro magandang reminder na rin to no for the potential scammers for the
uh,
ARC. Pabigyan niyo na yung mga developers.
yeah. Ang masasabi ko naman diyan in the kung ano yung effect niya in the market. In my opinion, I like that pumasok si Intel sa GPU market.
Oh
Kasi
yeah.
there needs to be competition in this market right now. Kasi medyo dominating si Nvidia.
Yeah.
And isa sa mga recent controversial things happening right now is yung paglabas ng 4000 series Nvidia GPUs, which is another topic natin which is related dito.
Oo, yeah,
Which
tama-tama.
we can talk about
Yeah,
now
so
kasi balikan yun eh.
oh yeah. We can close off na the Intel Arc by saying, yeah, I'm looking forward for good development on that. I mean, that's what also said like previous nung kasi dati akong Radeon fan.
Ah,
I only got to Nvidia because most of my games, some
oo.
specific games requires
Oo nga eh.
Nvidia. Pero I still support Nvidia yung, for example, sa mga kung may nakikinig man from Radeon AMD, I love your Fidelity FX.
Mhm.
Nakakatulong sa graphics at even for my old systems like my laptop, nakakapaglaro pa rin ako ng Forza Horizon 5 properly.
Yeah.
That's thanks to you technology, and that is why Nvidia and like even Intel Arc is going follow suit with with super sampling. Ayun,
Yes.
still and hats off to Intel for starting a little bit
Oo.
late but looking forward na to more
We
future.
need
So,
we
I guess
need
we can go
ano,
through na. Yeah, sorry, go.
we need something to punch Nvidia down or make us give us alternatives.
Mm.
Kasi yes, you can see on your screen right now, I'm screen sharing, medyo maliit na nga lang yung text, no?
Yeah.
The
Oh my
4090
god.
is starting at 112,300
12, 300.
pesos. Hindi totoo yan eh. Yung mga
Makakasam
AIBs
Well, they said it's starting at that depends on what
starting
kind
at
of
yan.
it might not be the
Very
founders edition or what
enthusiastic.
do you call that, di ba?
Very
Baka
optimistic
mm.
pricing.
Oo, baka retail yan like yung katulad ng mga something that is not a reference card probably.
Uh,
Baka yun ang starting price
but
niya. Siguro
anyway,
pag reference card niya, that will be way cheaper. Siguro
the,
let's say 90,000 probably the cheapest.
this is actually okay. So we're talking about this very recently kasi na-announce itong 4000 series and nagsimula sila sa 4090 They also announced 4080 and 4080 10 gig, oh no, 12 gig and 16, right? Yun yung dalawa eh. Which is may
Mm.
controversy yung 4080 12 recently. But anyway, medyo
Mm.
magulo yun. But the 4000 series is almost prohibitively expensive right now. Um, ang masasabi ko naman, yung performance niya backs the amount of price na makukuha mo sa kanya. Pero parang ang dating nito is parang hindi na siya kotse. Hindi ka bumili ng kotse, bumili ka ng sports car. You're going
Oo,
way
yeah.
beyond, 'di ba? Way beyond yung needs ng majority dito. And
Mm.
alam ko naman na maglalabas siguro si Nvidia ng other models, pero by what Nvidia is doing, lahat ng models nila tumataas yung price by twice, by almost two times the price, no? The 3090 I believe was $700. 30 okay, let's say 3080 ata $700. The 4080 is I think 1600, 1500 right now or something mga ganun. So
Yeah, parang ganun.
literal double yung price. By that meaning, yung 20 mil na nakakabili ng 3060 right now, malamang yung 4060 will be 40,000 pesos.
Probably 35, probably the cheapest, let's say.
Oo.
Pero yun,
So,
still like almost 1.5 to 2 times the price that we used to to have, right?
ang laki nung bump sa presyo, medyo masakit na sa bulsa. I mean, yung 10 series, masakit na nga sa bulsa eh. 20 series, 30 series, ang laki nung
Laki ng
talon.
skyrocket eh.
Oh, ang laki nung
Yeah.
talon. And I don't know kung it will bukod doon, it's requiring a lot of power sa power supply unit mo.
Mm.
Um Almost double na rin yung
Alam
yung
ko
power supply needs.
1,000 watts. Hindi, 1,200 yata ang 4090.
Ang alam
Kailangan?
ko yung 450 watts yung base speed niya. Pag gusto mo mag-overclock, you need more than 450 watts.
Yeah, probably nga
Um
1,000 watts yung best
yung
save dyan. 800
yung
might not be enough for the whole system.
yung 1080 Ti ko is 280 watts. So,
280.
right? Malaki pa yung improvements in terms of efficiency niyan. No?
Mm.
So, efficient na nga, pero malakas pa rin yung kain. This is
Yung raw power, yeah.
imagine, yung aircon natin yung maliliit na aircon is less than 500 watts. Essentially, isang aircon yan yung pinapower mo sa 4090.
True.
That's a beast, do ba? Yung
Yeah.
malamang yung pag inon mo yung computer mo at naglakas ka baka kumislap-kislap yung ilaw sa bahay nyo pag pinapower mo yan kung hindi maganda yung ano nyo,
Oo.
yung kuryente nyo, di ba? So
Mm.
sobrang lakas niyang kumain ng kuryente. I know
Eh,
may pagka first world problems yan kung ma-afford mo yung 4090 at more than 100,000 pesos. Most likely kaya mong lagyan ng power supply na mamahalin, most likely yung case mo
Bilan ng
malaki.
generator.
Oh, bilan ng
Para hindi
generator.
magkulang na kuryente.
Ang personal kino-complain ko lang is, pwede ba nating hindi masyadong iangat yung presyo kasi even yung budget consumers magiging doble yung price ng kanilang basic entry level graphics card.
Oo.
Um
That's true. Kasi,
and essentially
grabe.
ang laki
Mm.
nung itatalon ng budget ng bagong PC build, 'di ba?
Mm. Mm. I
'Di
mean,
ba?
after all, ang mid-range gaming PC build ngayon, when you build here in the Philippines, all brand new, abot din ka na ng 70,000.
Mga ganun.
And that is 30 30
Bukod
no, that's actually 3050 pa nga lang yun eh.
Oo, and
3050
bukod doon
3050.
may bago pang mga things na ngayon na nagpapamahal ngayon. DDR5 na yung mga motherboards kasi ngayon eh, which is mahal yung
Mm.
DDR5. We were at
12th gen
DDR4
Intels
kasi
is too
recently.
expensive.
Oo. So yun yung nagpapalaki ng cost ng bagong PC build, no?
Mm.
Like I said, may pagka first world problems yan kasi some people, hindi ko naman kailangan ng bagong malakas na graphics card. Pero antayin mo lang, mangyayari din sa yan. Matatamaan ka rin yan kasi magbibuild ka rin ng computer soon. Or let's say
Yeah.
5 years from now, 3 years from now, sa taas nung angat nung presyo, tataas din yung angat nung presyo mo pag gumawa ka na ng computer in 3 or 5 years kung kailangan man.
Mm.
So ang pinakareklamo ko lang diyan is talagang the huge increase in price and the huge increase in power requirements. Pero saludo ako sa Nvidia for yung power na yung gaming capability niya talaga kasi sobrang laki naman ng improvement in terms of gaming
Outstanding.
capability.
Uy, this is 4000 series is also the first time they support AB1. Ako I'm a big
Ah.
advocate with broadcasting for encoding
Yeah,
na.
yeah, yeah. Alam mo.
Ganun na ako complex ngayon in
It's
terms of
ito
broadcasting.
masasabi ko kay yung sinasabi ni Nico, it's a bit niche pero alam ko yung sinasabi niyang AV1 na yan. Oo.
Yeah.
Um,
Kasi, of course, remember, not all, minsan minamarket rin ni Nvidia, not just about gaming.
yeah.
Minsan AI.
Yeah.
Minsan streaming and broadcasting. Because also,
Yes.
of course, they also use this for professional environment.
Yes.
Wala na yung, minsan parang nagiging obsolete na yung mga quadro pati Titan because of,
Yeah.
how advanced is like the gaming reference cards
Yeah.
are going through right now. Starting from like 2000 series pa.
Ako naman, admittedly, mahilig talaga ako sa magagandang graphics games, no? That's why napabili ako
Mm.
ng 1080 Ti kasi sobrang, when I saw Rise of the Tomb Raider, parang, oh my God, Lara Croft. Um, Sobra, ang ganda nung gawa ni Crystal Dynamics nun kay Lara Croft. There was almost seem like ray tracing nung may isang eksena where she's going through a dimly lit area tapos naka ano siya. May parang reflection sa skin niya and whatnot. It was really good
Yung
looking.
sobrang
Um,
realistic.
so,
Oy, actually tried the Minecraft RTX for the first time.
there you
Man,
go. There you
good.
go. So, I like the power na binibigay sa atin. Was it really necessary to ask this much money? Hindi ko alam. But ang masasabi ko lang, gusto ko may competition si Nvidia because right now nagmo-monopolize siya. And
True.
it could be yung price na to is due to the monopoly as well. Diba?
Mm.
Um, is it really because malakas siya or is it because malang competition siya ngayon? So that's why
Oo.
approve ko yung Intel Arc and I want AMD to come up with their new hindi ko
High
alam
end
yung their new high end which is supposedly darating soon. Um,
Mm.
Right now hindi siguro ako mapapabili. Gusto ko sanang bumili but hindi ko mas ma-justify. Is almost yun na nga, yung kotse na yan or something, di ba?
Yeah. And also keep in mind, mas malaki pa yung size niyan kaysa sa
Oo.
3090 daw.
So, maraming kang requirements to run this. Kailangan mo ng malaking desktop case
Yeah.
kasi hindi siya magkakasya. Malaki talaga siya eh. Malaki talaga siya, no? Mas malaki siya ng konti sa Xbox Series S ata. Na gaming
Mm.
console na, entirely gaming console.
Mm. Mm.
Um, and of course, marami nagsasabi kung 1080 lang yung gaming mo, hindi mo kailangan ito. No?
Oo.
Kung 1080p lang, at least mag 1440p ka kung papaandar ka na ganito. But anyway, hindi naman
Mm.
siya ito yung usapan ng sobrang high-end PC gamers nito, no? But naapektuhan pa rin yung mga entry-level PC gamers because of the increase in entry-level price ng GPU pag bumagsak na yung 4060, no?
Oo.
Um,
And I hope this 4000 series ng Nvidia is a wake
ah,
up call for AMD kasi
yes.
sabihin there's RX 6900 series is falling short.
Yes, yes. Tingnan
Although of
natin kung
course they
anong
are supposed to be competing with 3090 or 3080
Oo.
kumbaga.
Tingnan natin kung anong ilalabas ni AMD. But this is
Mm.
why I like Intel Arc. Kasi si Intel Arc may 380, Intel Arc 380 ba yun? A380
Oh,
or
8080.
390.
Yeah.
Nasa less than 10,000 pesos. And based on benchmarks, para siyang 1050 Ti or
Yeah,
1050.
1050 Ti na sobrang power efficient.
Which is,
But
admittedly, mababa ang 1050 Ti.
mm,
Pero 1050 Ti naman is ganun din, similar price, 8,000 to 10,000, di ba? Um,
oo.
so, hindi naman siya nag-a-ask ng malaking presyo. Pero, ang maganda nito, sa mga gumagawa ng budget build, wala ka sigurong choice except mag-Intel Arc right now or lumang Nvidia. Because yung
Mm.
4000 series, most likely magsisimula yan. Simula yung 4050, siguro 20,000 pesos na, mahigit eh.
Yeah,
Imagine
kasi
yung build mo, di ba?
3050 ngayon nasa
There was
70,000 for
a
the
few
retail
a
eh.
few years ago gumawa ako ng PC build na 20,000 yung maximum na cost. Yun, may SSD, may motherboard, may CPU, may RAM, may ano. Hindi ka na pwedeng gumawa ng PC build at 20,000 because of this 4,000 series.
Yes.
So, kailangan mo na ng 40,000.
40 mil, which is overkill
Oo.
just for the GPU
Magano
alone.
ka, kailangan lumang.
Yeah.
But isa sa mga pwede mong gawin is buy second hand. And then nandito na tayo. The other mini
Yeah.
extra topic.
Yeah. Magandang interesting to kasi I've been seeing this a lot from the Facebook community and
Ah,
even sa the forums. I think I pretty guys sa mga Filipino viewers natin diyan, Tipid
mm,
PC.
mm.
There's a lot of lumalabas na mga RTX
Minero.
2070, yeah, 2070,
Minero.
2080 mining cards pop up in the local market. And well, it's a good thing kasi this is where we say na we're not gonna stop you from buying mining cards.
Oh, yeah.
But keep in mind, it's a hit or miss.
Yes.
If you can check it
May
physically before you buy, that would be better.
or
Kung may nakita kang sunog or what,
pag may store
red
na
flag.
nag-o-offer ng parang personal warranty or store warranty lang, no? Usually they maikli lang yung warranty nila. So kailangan testingin mo agad ng todo-todo yung kung kaya mong i-testing.
Yeah.
Um but at least they're cheaper, 'di ba? And um
Mm.
theoretically, a
Mhm.
mining GPU hindi siya nama-max out yung certain parts ng GPU.
Yeah.
Kapag marunong yung nagminero na gumamit ng GPU na yun, ina-underclock yan eh.
Yeah, true.
Ina-underclock
Kasi
yan and then may
mm,
power limit. Hindi niya minamax yung power limit. Pag marunong yung minero, pag hindi marunong yung minero,
hopefully. Nako,
papaanda rin
don't.
niya, i-overclock niya pa yan. No? Um,
Uh,
the reason why na dumami yung mining cards for sale secondhand sa Pilipinas and the other parts of the world is wala na yung mining boom. There's many reasons why nawala, humina yung profitability is one. Pero ang pinakamalaking reason right now is ano na nag ano ba tawag doon? Nag-split na yung Ethereum or final na yung
split.
Ethereum. Nakalimutan ko
Yeah.
yung term, no? Hindi na ako matagal na ako hindi nagma-mine eh.
Yeah, hindi na nagma-blockchain
So
ngayon
you
eh.
cannot mine for Ethereum anymore. And that was the main reason why gusto mo mag-mine is to mine Ethereum sana. Pero tapos na, ubos na yung Ethereum sa mundo, essentially, parang ganun. So no more
Mm.
mining Ethereum, yung pwede mo na lang i-mine is yung iba pang other crypto. Which means hindi na ganun ka-profitable and that's why marami nagki-quit mag-mining. Hindi na kasi ganun ka-profitable. Unang-una, bumagsak. Maraming crypto bumagsak eh.
Yeah, a lot of crashes
Pangalawa nga,
recently.
yun na nga, dead na yung Ethereum, hindi cannot mine. Pangatlo, there's a huge political naman to. Binan ni China yung mining.
Yes.
It was early this year, pero binan ni China yung mining, binan din yung crypto sa China. So everybody's in China na nagma-mine before, binenta nila lahat ng cryptocurrency to Chinese yuan para magastos nila kasi binan nga, di ba? So
Mm.
the whole dump from China, lahat ng Chinese na nag-own ng crypto, binenta nila lahat ng crypto. That means babagsak yung value ng crypto because nag-flood sa market, di ba? It's essentially
Mm.
dumping. When everybody dumping, kahit ako nasa Pilipinas ako, ibang bansa, US, pag nakita kong bumabagsak yung crypto ko, ibebenta ko na rin yung sa akin. Hindi ako magpapalugi, 'di ba? Kailangan mauna ako,
Oo,
'di ba?
true.
So
Oo.
it's a landslide effect na parang bumababa yung crypto, benta benta benta, everybody in the world
Wala.
benta benta. So
Yeah.
the effect nung China, it's not just in China. The effect nung China, biglang bumagsak yung value and everybody reacted by also selling and also bumagsak lalo because
Yeah.
everybody flooded the market.
The whole
Um,
global
yeah,
blockchain
yeah.
market, mining
So,
market.
little economics thing there. But
Mm.
anyway, mining is no
Yun.
longer profitable mostly, no? Unless libre yung
Yeah.
kuryente mo, no?
And depending where you stand is either oh, too bad it's not profitable no, or good riddance.
Oo.
And I'm afraid I'm on the good riddance side. I didn't like blockchain.
Ako,
Sorry.
para sa akin, I like the idea ng konti about crypto kasi sometimes the banks talaga they are scumbags. There are some banks are kind of scummy, especially yung nangyari nga doon sa American na ang tag dito, stock market crash of a few like I think year 2000 ata yun, stock market
Oh,
crash.
2000, oh.
There's a lot of movies about that. Panoorin nyo yung The Big Short. Yan, The Big Short. Starring Christian Bale ata yun. Tsaka many, many big, I think Mark Ruffalo is in it as well.
Oh, noted.
The Big Short is a very good movie about yung stock market crash. No? It was about a lot of the banks kasi yung the reason why I call the banks kind of scumbag, maraming mga bad debts sila. They moved around and made it look like they're good debts. So them around, they're buying time. They're saying maganda itong debt na to, mababayaran tayo eventually. Maganda itong debt na no. And then so basically a lot of bad debts went into a lot of people and hindi nila alam na malulugi sila because sinabi nung bangko na maganda yan eh, maganda yan eh. And then nung nagkakita-kita na, sabi nila oops, wala tayong pera. Ubus na we are literally bankrupt. Yung lots of banks went bankrupt because sabi nila maganda tong debt na to, but they were actually like they had like tiers A B C D. They thought they
Yeah.
were A tier, S tier debts, they were actually F tier.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get paid. So essentially nawalan ng pera yung bangko. They were literally insolvent or wala silang cash flow. And that's how
Mm.
banks would have been bankrupt. And you know what the US government did? Binigyan nila ng financial aid for free.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
nobody got sent to jail because they essentially scammed the entire United States and the world.
Mm.
No? So there's a lot of people that got angry with scumbag bank bigwigs.
Mm.
And that's how the cryptocurrency thing started because nawala yung trust sa banko.
Mm.
We don't want to have another stock market crash. So sabi
Mm.
nila, let's start cryptocurrency. Walang bangko nag-handle nito. Tayo yung nag-handle nito. Each of
Oh,
us,
yeah.
we all of us. And yung value nito hindi nakatay sa dollar. Kung
Mm.
biglang nag-crash yung kasi bumagsak yung dollar at the time. Eh. Isipin mo if you had invested in dollars at the time, bumagsak yung dollar, lugi ka, right? Pero ang crypto, theoretically, holds the value because it's crypto. Parang ginto. Ginto yan.
Oh, ginto.
Kung ano yung trading value ng ginto, that is what it is. Hindi yung parang base pa sa dollar, base sa ano. So,
Oo.
anyway, there are actual countries where their value due to inflation ng actual pera nila are mas mahal pa yung papel kung saan nakaprint yung pera kesa dun sa actual value ng pera.
Really,
There are countries na talagang nagre-rely sa crypto because of the government screwing with the market and then nawalan ng value yung pera nila. Um,
oo.
long story, this is why crypto became about. So there are good things about crypto, there are bad things. Many, many, many bad things right now.
Yeah,
Maraming
true.
bad things right now.
Yeah.
Pati yung mining, of course, nawalan tayo ng GPUs and whatnot. Sorry, mahabang
Yeah.
kwento.
Yeah. Okay lang kasi ano, just so you know kung ano, magandang explanation na rin yun why nagpa-pop up rin ng mga mining cars ngayon and why
Ah,
it became stagnant. At least you are up to speed on like bakit
yes.
lumalabas
So
yung mga
kung
to.
curious kayo kung bakit nagkaroon ng crypto at bakit bumagsak yung crypto ngayon, ganun yung reasons. Yan.
Ganun yung reason. Very
Ah,
good. Maganda yung explanation ni Kuya Alex.
yon.
Anyway, yun na nga. So, so in terms of like second-hand market,
Yeah.
you have an option there.
Yes.
Again, we are not encouraging buy like
We're not
buy kasi
saying you should
2070
or
kasi
should
steal
not.
eh.
We're not saying you should or
Yeah,
should not. Ikaw mag-decide. No.
ikaw mag-decide.
Mm.
Pero ang ano kasi in
There
terms of
are
like
may
brand new versus
mga
second hand, yeah.
may mga tao kasi na due to principle ayaw nilang bumili from miners because galit sila sa miners because
Mm.
they were yung kind of tawag nila parang scumbag na kumuha ng mga graphics cards nila. Ako
Mm.
medyo neutral ako sa ganyan nga kasi
Mm.
whatever gold rush or whatever, ano talaga yan, ganun talaga. parang inisip ko lang din nung early days nung Uber at Grab, maraming pumasok na driver because may pera eh, may incentives eh. 'Di ba?
Oo.
So, para sa akin, strike while the iron is hot. Yun nga lang, medyo galit yung gamers sa mga crypto miners because kinuha nila yung graphics cards nung na available sana sa,
Mm.
and then nagtaas
Yeah.
yung yung prices ng graphics cards, no? But that is
Yeah.
just supply and demand lang talaga. Supply and
Yeah.
demand,
Ako,
that's how the market
oh,
falls, no?
on my stand, yes, I am those people na galit sa mining.
Yeah.
Pero I'm not mad with those who want to sell it. As long as they don't rip me
Mm.
off, that's for sure.
Yes.
Yun
Ako
lang
naman,
naman yung ano ko doon, don't rip me off.
ako hindi
Don't
ako
rip any off.
Hindi
Mm.
ako nag-mine ako pero hindi ganun karami yung GPUs ko. Hindi
Oo.
mabibilang mo ata sa dalawang kamay yung GPUs ko maximum. I think 6 yung GPUs ko maximum. At saka hindi yung high end, no. Nahirapan din ako
Mm.
maghanap kasi.
Mm.
Um
So, yeah, if you're into a market for a second-hand GPU, yes, mining cards could be a good choice as long as you know kung proper sana yung miner
yes.
and they can let you, ano, they have, sinabi ni Kuya Alex na they have personal warranty or
Oh,
store warranty.
yes.
And of course, you have to accept that you get what you pay for pa rin.
Oh,
Kasi
nasa sa
at that
prinsipyo mo
price,
na nga
kunyari
lang kung
2070, ay sorry.
nasa prinsipyo mo kung okay sa'yo bumili from a miner or not.
Oo,
Yun.
yun, true.
Mm.
And then, in terms of like, kung ano ang mabibili mo for, kunyari, mining cart for 2070,
Mm.
probably you can, or 2080, probably you can
Nasa
buy a brand new
23,000-ish.
3050 of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maganda
So,
yung
yun lang,
makukuha
keep
mo
in mind.
sana eh. Maganda yung makukuha mo sana ng mining card na for sale second hand. Yun
Mm.
nga lang, of course, there's risk involved. But
Oo.
of course, nasa prinsipyo mo rin. Bukod sa price
Mm.
and whatnot, there's principle involved kung if you want to support the miners or not. Kasi
Mm.
essentially, binabalik mo yung pera ng miner na pinasok niya doon sa card eh. Which
Well, at
some,
least they are not paying like,
mahal.
30,000, yeah.
Yeah, oo.
Mostly half or less na yung kukunin lang nila.
Oo.
Which is
Anyway,
still a win.
yeah,
Still a win.
yun na nga. Kung hindi mo iisipin kung nagalit ka sa minor or hindi mo iniisip yung nakakabawi yung minor kasi some people gustong parusahan yung minor. Gusto
Mm.
nilang parusahan so hindi nila bibilhan from minor para ma-stuck yung card doon sa minor at hindi niya mabawi yung pera niya from the card, no.
Mm.
Meron talagang ganun at hindi ako kokontra doon. If you do not want to buy from
Yeah,
minor,
ako rin.
wag
Ako
mong
rin.
bilhin, no. Nasa sa'yo yun, nasa sa ano mo yun eh, opinion mo yun.
Mm.
Um, Ako parang
Grabe.
medyo ano talaga ako, hindi I don't care where it's from basta gumagana.
Agree. Kaya gumagana, reliable, walang like
Yeah.
yung lifespan na kunyari, siguro remaining lifespan ng 2070 kunwari could last 4 more years before it became like
Sana.
too
Sana.
old, 'di ba?
Yes.
Yun na yung ano. By the way, if you want our like certain recommendation on specific recommendation for buying a mining card, don't go below 2060. Gets 2070,
Yeah.
2070 Ti,
Yeah.
2080. Ayun. If you
Kung
can get it from the value of like under at least 18,000,
wow.
I would say that will still be worth it.
Actually, so may mga 1080 nga na 14,000 eh.
Yun nga. At least yun, hindi, baka yun, hindi mining card yun.
Hindi, mining yun. Nagamit
Ah,
ng
mining
old
talaga.
school miner yun, 1080 pa eh.
Hmm.
Hindi pa
Wow,
siya RTX.
marami rin demand. Pero may nakikita akong mga 2080 na na 17,000.
Yun, mababa
Pero
yun.
pero admitted as mining card.
Nakikita ko
Ano.
ang 2080 na 23K pero ano, online shop siya na may mga reputable reviews na parang may 5 stars, may 5 stars, maraming 5 stars. So, kahit pa
Mm.
paano, tsaka may personal guarantee 6 weeks ata. Parang ganun. So,
Oo.
you have to weigh the options kung medyo trustworthy ba or hindi. Medyo maganda, admittedly, kung taningin kayo sa Lazada, Shopee, may mga nagbebenta ng second-hand mining cards dyan. And talaga nakasulat used for mining. And they're decently priced. Sometimes mas mahal ng konti than yung super baba. But sometimes mas maganda kasi yung reputation ng store na may 6-week warranty, maraming mga 5-star reviews na. So, less risk. That's why you pay more. Yun ganun.
Oh, and I think ang to close the
Ah,
topic for the mining cards rin.
yeah.
I think magiging profit rin ang mga kasi sobrang rare rin sa atin sa Pilipinas na ganitong market, yung mga repair shops. Ang sobrang rare na
Kailangan ko na.
repair ng ano, 'di ba?
May
Like, okay,
1080 Ti.
on your place, may kakilala ka ba diyan nagre-repair ng GPU?
Dito wala. But I haven't needed to look for one kasi recently. Yung
Oo.
recently yung 1080 Ti ko may konting bearing sound na yung brrr, gumagano na ng
No,
konti
oo.
yung fan. Hindi pa naman sira yung GPU, nagagamit ko pa rin, napupush ko pa rin siya. It's just na
Mm.
yung fan pag nag-spin up kasi pag under 60 degrees hihinto yung fan. And then pag
Mm.
umabot ng 60 degrees bilang
Oo,
gumagano siya.
parang motor.
Yung parang nagva-vibrate yung fan niya ng hindi maganda.
Mm.
And then since madalas bumababa ng 60 and then umaakyat, so parang
Oo. That happened on my like laptop fan right now actually.
oh no, that
Yeah.
sucks. Pero yeah, konting
Yeah, pero
linis might do it
it
good.
has a sign of age anyway. Nakailang gigs na yan sa ano on in your entire
Yeah.
career. So, okay lang. Pero ano, yun na, going back to the repair nako,
Yeah.
sa amin nga, I think the closest one is from Tanay, Rizal.
Oh,
Like I am like 20 no 35 kilometers away from the ano, pag shinip mo yun, ang hirap.
yun.
Pero meron ako nakita sa Taguig rin eh. I'm near Taguig by the way. Don't worry. You don't know my IP and all. So, yeah. I'm safe. Anyway, yun na nga. So, siguro, hope the community for repairing GPU lumaki rin since gano'n
Also,
tayo. At least,
sana yung mga
in
first
terms of
hand.
efficiency, mga efficiency ng mga GPU, mga mining core, at least
Hmm.
magbibigay buhay pa rin kahit papano. At least not on the stressful way that they used to live in. Kasi napaka-importante pa rin na na mag-reduce tayo ng e-waste dito.
Oh,
And that's still an important thing to it's still an important matter here in any market, however, even in the technological world, right?
oh.
Hmm.
Ako para sa akin, bukod sa kung ayaw mo bumili ng mining GPU, that's fine. May effect pa rin yan sa market because the more mining GPUs flood the market, bababa yung prices ng brand new. At bumababa
Hmm.
na nga yung prices ng brand new. So,
Yeah, true.
malaking tulong pa rin ng second-hand mining sales ng GPU. Even though hindi ka affected, but maapektuhan yung prices nung first mga brand new na GPU because less and
Oo.
less yung bibili ng brand new. No?
Mm.
Maapektuhan yan. So, nakikita naman natin that brand new GPUs bumababa pa rin. Daily
Yeah.
parang siguro every week parang nakikita ko less nababasa ng 1,000 yung mga
Oo
binabantayan
nga
kong
eh.
GPU.
Pricing competition for 30 series cars, even 20 series na na brand new are
Hmm.
really good right now.
Mahirap
So,
lang yung
merong
yung 4,000 series.
oh, please, maghintay na lang kayo. Maghintay
Iyak
na lang
ako.
kayo for 1,000. Mag-ipon kayo. Make sure you get what you pay for. Like, I think you'll be fine with 30.
Man.
Ako, kung mag-upgrade ako ng GPU ngayon kasi I'm running at 1060,
Ah.
both at 1060 and a Quadro K620 at the same time,
Yeah.
I'm planning to replace it with like at least a 3060 or
Sometimes
even like
kasi,
a
okay,
2080.
so sometimes kasi parang when I want to play Microsoft Flight Simulator kasi very demanding si
Oo,
Microsoft Flight
yeah.
Simulator. I want some bigger GPU pero holy, ang mahal niya eh.
Okay. I think talaga ang best case mo talaga kuya is baka 3090 talaga.
Sa tingin ko,
3090
de
yan.
3080 sa tingin ko. Pero
Mm.
ano pa, hindi, I'm saving up for something kasi guys. So, yung PC ko, sinisip ko parang maintain ko muna for another year or so. Sa tingin ko parang, let's see kung ano makikita natin. And wait and see muna ako sa mga sa events ng mga PC stuff, ano.
Mm.
Eto, let's move on ng konti. Tapos na tayo dito sa ano.
Oh, yeah.
I want
Sige.
to
Sure.
almost end the show na natin, Tech by Tech, guys. Follow
Mm.
us on Insta. Hindi, wala pa tayong Insta.
Wala pa
Facebook,
tayong ano eh.
YouTube,
Wait, you
follow
know what?
Exosha
I'll do
Project.
yeah. Ako
Um,
na, since you did the intro, I'll do the outro.
okay.
So
Hindi,
yeah.
pero
Okay,
may,
sure.
may idadagdag lang ako before
Oh,
matapos.
sige.
So,
Sige lang, go ahead.
para naman sa mga hindi interesado sa PC gaming stuff, papakita ko lang, I have units here na tinetesting ko. Look at
Mm.
this. Oh, she's pretty, no?
Oh,
This is a Samsung Galaxy A33 5G, no?
833. Yeah.
And sa biyaya ni Samsung, it's 8 gig 256, hindi not the 6 128. So there's a
Mm.
lot of storage here.
Mm.
Personal ko, I like it. No, I like it. Medyo na-disappoint ako dun sa isang Samsung na testing ko. But this is almost the same, but malaking improvement in camera and performance. Genshin Impact, higher settings, hindi bumababa ng 30 FPS. Parang ganon.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So, super ganda. I like it. It's under 20k yung lowest, yung 6128 and whatnot. So, I like it. Super AMOLED 90 Hz, no?
Mm.
Um, also, waterproof ito at saka optical image stabilization.
Mm.
Kulang niya na lang
Yeah.
Samsung Dex.
Dex na lang, magiging ano
Yeah.
na yun bang for the buck na ano
Yeah. And also, ito,
Come
isa,
on, bring Dex,
bring
bring
Dex
Dex,
sa mga
outside of,
mid-range, ano?
yes, please.
The other phone I have is a Oppo A57. This
Mm.
is a entry level, 9,000 pesos. Medyo mababa yung specs niya as you would expect from Oppo. Hindi specs yung naglalaban ni Oppo. It's more of yung prestige and slight camera improvements, no? And
Mm.
I like yung camera, mabilis yung shutter niya, mabilis yung like ganun na lang siya, hindi siya lagi, no?
Oo.
Overall, it's nice. May konting bloatware. But for 9,000 pesos, if you like the Oppo branding and you like the medyo cool look niya and it's light in camera improvements, it's a decent entry level. But don't expect
Yeah.
super good gaming performance. For 9,000 kasi you can get some really good gaming phones. But this is not necessarily a
Yep.
gaming beast. But it does the job for Oppo fans.
Mm. Wow.
Lastly, gusto kong pakita sa inyo yung bago kong TWS. Hindi siya TWS.
Ay, dumating na!
Dumating na,
Uy!
nagamit ko na siya. Mukha
Okay.
siyang TWS.
Yeah, it looks like an oversized Apple AirPods.
Gusto ko nga i-clip sa tenga ko as a TWS.
Mukha na siya yung single Bluetooth na ano.
So para sa curious, medyo unusual. This is a niche product, no. Ito wireless microphone po na Type C. So may iPhone version but ito Type C, no.
Yeah,
Para sa mga
Ulanzi J12, right?
Ulanzi J12 and nabili ko ng 1.3, 1.4.
1.4.
Dalawa na yung microphones niya. And
Mm.
I like yung may case pa siya. No? Kasi
Charging dock, no?
nagcha-charging
Ganun, no?
sa case niya. Wireless mic ito for content creation, no. And nagamit ko na siya actually. May in-upload ako na video and then ginamitan ko siya ng wireless mic. So, medyo nagpi-peak lang. I think mataas yung pickup niya. I think ilalayo ko yung mic ng konti kasi nandito nilagay ko sa mic.
Dito
But
sa
anyway,
shirt, di ba?
it's an interesting, kung gusto niyo nang makita yung review nito, magagawa ako ng review soon. Nag-order din ako ng Chipipay, yung very common cheap
Yung katulad nung
TikTok,
sa akin
Facebook
ba?
live mic. Oh, yeah. Nag-order din
Yung
ako
sa
noon
akin.
kasi nakahanap ako ng 250 pesos na
Oh,
ano.
okay.
Nag-order ako noon and then I will compare both, no. Ako
Mm.
personally I would go with the Ulanzi. Mas mahal nga lang ng konti, no. But if you
Yeah.
want to
I
be
think
a content creator, live streamer, Facebook live streamer,
mm.
TikTok streamer, Instagram streamer, maraming streamer ngayon. And of course,
Yeah.
I used to be Shopee streamer, and then Facebook, yung live selling din, nauso din yun.
Mm.
So ito, you could use that for that, no. But you need to have a phone that accepts external microphones, yung using Type C. Kasi Oppo, Vivo, hindi sila tumatanggap ng Type-C
Oh, for
microphones.
some
Ano?
reason, yeah.
Yeah.
Yun
Sa software yan, sa software. So,
software.
depende na lang sa ano yan. But anyway, that's a very weird thing. Gusto ko lang
Yeah.
mapakita kay Nico actually.
Oh yeah, ito naman papakita ko
Oh,
at the time
okay.
of this recording.
Okay.
So we're just talking about this
Oh
for
my
a
God,
long time.
yes!
So I just entered the rabbit hole of the enthusiast mechanical
You're,
keyboard and I got myself a these are all Acco brands. So Acco board, Acco switches, which has
you're
the
Alice in
silver for those
Wonderland and nakita mo yung rabbit and you're about to
yeah, and
you
it's
just jump into the hole just
mixed
now.
bag. Like both good thing and a bad thing kasi man, my budget, man. But yeah, ang ganda nito.
So,
I'll be having a content on this on my own channel naman.
anong pangalan niyan?
Kasi
Is there an actual name for it? O custom talaga siya?
yung mga brand nito is Ako. AKO.
Ah.
Ako, yung kasama
Oh,
ni
yeah.
ni Ryuko sa Kill la Kill. Yan, Ako. Yeah. And they sell like custom kits for for mechanical keyboards.
Okay.
So both like for like an
Na
RGB
rabbit,
like
you got in the rabbit hole na.
yeah, ang dami kong like it costs 7K for everything. Ang pinakamahal dito yung keycaps, 2.6 for the PPD keycaps alone. Yeah, I am
Holy.
not joking. Also, this is Data Blitz.
Ako medyo ano pa eh. I mean, may mga naging mechanical keyboards na rin ako, but I usually get pre-built, no?
Oh,
So,
yung pre-built na lang ngayon, ano?
and then hindi ako masyadong nagbabudget pa. Ang para sa akin, as long as nakakapag-type ako sa kanya, medyo okay na sa akin.
Mm.
But I have mechanicals. May mga review din ako ng mechanical keyboard na medyo, meron nga ako yung ano, yung Womir na merong glass, ano yung parang frosted sa paligid, tapos may yung RGB yung
Oo.
frosted niya. But yeah,
Like
recently lang
this.
din ako nagkaroon ng ano ng quick ano ang tag dito, quick release or quick release ba 'yun?
Oo.
Uh,
Ay, yung
um
hot swappable
Hot
na ano?
swappable, yeah, hot swappable,
Okay.
sorry. So, I've been trying to avoid jumping into the rabbit hole ng mechanical keyboards.
Yeah, for someone who just jump into that, don't.
Okay, ang weird lang kasi I know maraming demand for mechanical keyboard content. But
Yeah.
ayokong pumasok eh. I know may mga other YouTubers din, even Filipino YouTubers na nagko-cover ng mechanical keyboards that are gaining some decent success, no? Pero
Mm.
I can't eh. I don't want to yet eh. Parang medyo
Yeah.
ano muna ako. But yeah, I do run mechanical keyboards. I would call
Mm.
them budget mechanical keyboards. I have
Yeah.
this is not yung primary kasi nandun yung primary ko. This
Mm.
is luma ko na to. This is yung my Ben. Yeah, this is yung
Ah, my Ben Ben. I used to have that as well.
yung under 1,000. No, my
Oh, under
Ben.
1,000 na
Sobra,
ano.
this is not the quality that I would like though. Yung konting tapik mo sa kanya natatanggal yung keycaps nito eh.
Okay.
Maluwag yung keycaps
Yung
to a fault.
keycaps. Oh.
Um
That's the problem with the ABS keycaps eh.
yeah, ang gusto ko siya super compact siya, sa liit niya. Yung ito makikita mo like that's a millimeter or so between the keycap and the edge of the
Mm.
keyboard
Mm.
and
Mm.
60%. I'm using a 67% as my main from Royal Kludge.
Mm.
Nag-adjust na ako sa 67% but ang ayaw ko sa kanya, yung Royal Kludge ko, you
Mm.
can paint meron siyang removable and paintable or replaceable na edges yung itong paligid. And it's
Oo.
like half an inch. So may half an inch paligid yung keyboard ko. The extra
Mm.
bulk. And since removable siya, hindi siya ganun ka-solid kasi removable nga eh. Right?
Oo.
Parang pag ginaganon mo, nararamdaman mo yung
Wobbly
hollow.
wobbly yung ano niya, 'di ba?
Oh, but
Mm.
part of the customizability siya because
Mm.
pwede mo siyang i-paint nga or replace ng other colors or whatnot. So, I understand, but I want something na manipis yung corners and whatnot. I like the
Mm.
small kasi if you look at my desk, punong-puno siya and
Sobrang cramp.
maliit na lang,
Yeah.
cramp na lang siya eh. But yeah, I do have mechanicals. I do like yung RK na yun. Sana hindi
Mm.
na lang customizable yung edges. But
Mm.
that is what happens when you have in an industry now very much booming dyan sa customized mechanical keyboard stuff,
Yeah. Can we
Um,
get 10,000 likes? Then
then
gagawa
ta-
tayo ng custom keyboard for Tech Expect.
gagawa ko ng custom keyboard, guys. Mag-solder pa ako. Pero,
Anyway, all right.
okay,
Yeah.
I want to say something. Hot swappable na dapat. Everybody should get hot swappable. The reason
Yeah.
why is may keyboards na ako na deads yung switches. Or nagre-repeat yung switches. I have
Oo.
a Cherry MX Red 104 key. Many of the switches are repeating or hindi ko kailangan mo diinan ng binamad ko na siya sa isopropyl alcohol na 99% para lang malinis yung
Mm.
switches. Marami nang tulungan yung isopropyl but hindi pa rin completely. So
Oh, yeah.
essentially kung hindi siya hot swappable hindi nga siya hot swappable, it's essentially junk kung hindi ko lang tinitiis na
E-waste.
talagang diinan yung some of the keys. But
Yeah.
get hot swappable so you can buy switches pamalit pag
Yeah.
nagloloko na yung switch. Yun.
Yeah, the good thing about mechanical keyboard market actually is mura na ngayon ng mga hot swappable. Dati
Yes.
it's a luxury
It
eh.
was a
Dati it's
little bit of
luxury
a story there. May patent kasi si Cherry MX for a long time and then since nag-expire na yung patent 50 years, you hold the patent for 50 years and then natapos na. So 50 years nang profit si Cherry MX from their mechanical switch. And then nung natapos yung patent, everybody else made mechanical switches na. And
Oh, yun, true.
that's when first of all naging popular ang customization ng mechanical keyboards and everybody has their own switches na. And yun na nga,
Yeah.
hot swap and whatnot and everything happened.
Okay, Kuya Alex, as
Hmm.
much as we wanna go into the rabbit
I
hole,
know,
baka masarap ang
I don't
mahusapan
want
natin.
sobrang haba nung ano natin eh.
Yeah, yeah, sobrang
Um
haba. What a really
we
long time
wanted
episode, but
to do it in an hour. We're about to hit second hour. We're about to hit three
yeah,
hours. But
yeah,
if we end it within 5 minutes, we'll be under 2 hours. So that's perfect
okay
na.
nga.
So yeah.
Tama na.
That's a
Okay,
very interesting episode, and honestly, marami pa tayong gustong pag-usapan, but
marami.
we need
And a lot of people to
to
invite as well.
keep it short, keep it because pilot episode nga eh. But yeah,
But yeah,
so go ahead, go ahead.
please let us know in the comments kung ano yung nagustuhan mong mga story namin sa sa mga kwento namin
Or
ngayon or sa
suggested
mga diniscuss
na
namin.
pwedeng pag-usapan. Yan, kung may
Yes,
suggestions.
and then to end the episode, Kuya Alex, do your vlogs.
Plugs. Anyway, so ako si Alex from Tech Inspected. Follow nyo yung Tech Inspected. May mga iba akong channels pero sa susunod ko na ipaplug yun. My main is
Mm.
Tech Inspected. Follow nyo ako. Comment kayo dito. Follow nyo yung mga ano. And let us know kung anong mga improvements na gusto nyo dito sa ating Tech by Tech. Please follow Tech by Tech kung na-interest kayo sa aming content. Marami pa kaming gustong pag-usapan and mahilig kami sa gaming. Mahilig si Kuya Nico sa rhythm scene, sa arcade scene. Ako, mostly PC gaming. I review phones, so medyo updated sa phones.
Mm.
Pareho kaming medyo enthusiast sa streaming.
Yes, yes. Okay.
A little
Yung
bit too
AV1 pa lang,
much.
alam ko may hindi na makakaintindi.
A little bit too much. Kasi honestly, parang sabi ko, ilang drawer ba ng mga kable yung kailangan ko? Ilang drawer ng mga USB cable?
Yes.
Ilang drawer ng
Yes.
3.5 millimeter? Oh my
The only
God.
answer
Kailan ko
is
ba
yes.
gagamit siya? But yeah, ganun talaga, the life. No.
Sige.
So yeah,
Yun.
please follow Tech Inspected. Please like ang ating and subscribe and papasok ko kay Kuya Nico for our ending segment. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, before we officially end it, so you can follow me on like twitch.tv/nigtort. I stream twice or thrice a week. May schedule akong post lagi sa Twitter. And also you can find all my old music actually on like Spotify, Deezer and all. Ano pa ba? I also have my YouTube channel where I post blogs and even tech. Hopefully makakabalik ako. This is the reason why I got really motivated on getting back in the tech scene now.
Hmm.
And yun, of course, katulad na sinabi ni Kuya Alex, make sure to follow Tech by Tech on Facebook. And also, if you're
Exosha,
on YouTube, Exosha Project. And ano pa ba? Yun, baka meron kaming Twitter na, baka meron kaming TikTok or even that.
TikTok.
Malay mo,
Sasayaw,
basta
sasayaw ta.
stay up, ang main platform namin ngayon sa Facebook, Tech by Tech Facebook or Exosha Project.
Yes.
So, yun na nga po, on behalf of Kuya Alex from Tech Expected and yours truly, Nick Droid. Thank you very much for watching for the pilot episode ng Tech by Tech and hope to see you guys again on the next episode. Sobrang dami talaga. Ang dami
Uh,
kong nasa utak at
so
I
far
wanted to save it all.
wala pang schedule set no, but we will keep you updated kung kailan yung next episode.
Yeah,
We want
wala
our episodes to have yung magandang content, medyo controversial and interesting topics.
Oo. And we'll do our best to invite people to have an interesting discussion with you guys. So yun
Uh,
na nga. We'll end this way as we did in Exosia. Thank you very much again guys for watching Tech by Tech. And as always, ascend to greatness.
Send to greatness. Bye-bye.